Hey, what's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How's it going, everybody? So yeah, I mean, before I get into anything else, I really want to thank all of you for joining us on Borkfest the other day. Like, just fantastic stuff. Stormin, it's so nice to see you in chat again tonight. I was just at Brookstone Bards, and I was so grateful to have them as part of this event. They were really excited to do it. In fact, they even wanted to do it last year, but the schedules didn't work out. But them doing it this year is awesome. It's great to see the Creative Star, Dream On Music, Cecily Music, and a whole bunch of other cool people. Keither37, who I hopefully will get to see in person in the next day or so. Keither does make trips out west from time to time, so that's exciting. We also heard from bass clarinets, who had a lot of fun with Jackbox, and really just a lot of fun all around. Really great stuff. I still have. I'll bring us on stream once we get to 9 o'clock Eastern. But so good to see you, Brett. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and thank you for the resub recently as well. It's really nice of you to hang out with us tonight. I really want to get to your streams too when I can. Hopefully, I can make it to one soon. You had me at Taco Bell. Nice. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, this is the big one. This is the big topic tonight. I feel like we're gonna draw some people out here. So this is exciting. And the best thing is you all can help it. You all can help me order the meal. So many amazing streamers, so little time. Oh, it's so true. It's so true. But it's a good problem to have, Stormin. And it was really a privilege to have you as part of that. I mean, I'm trying to see who else was in. Oh, CW Guitar. Yep. And then, let's see. Did I miss anyone? Oh, the LG Music, who had me on, which was really fun. Like, it was a inverse sandwich show, but it was the taco show over at LG's channel. That was really a great conversation. So let's bring you all in. Hello, and welcome back to the Sandwich Show. This is a special Taco Bell stream. We are doing this stream because of your generous gift subs and subscriptions and resubs, which made this possible. Our subscriber goal was 10 subs. We got it, and now we get to select a Taco Bell meal together. So I'm really excited to do this. And shalom to you, Crickster. I want to show you what I'm drinking before we do this. This is a very well spiked Jim Beam and Diet Coke. There's like this much Jim Beam in the glass. I have since added a little splash of additional Diet Coke, just so it's not so crazy. Fosh, chalupa or get the fuck out. No, I got you, Brett. I'm definitely gonna put a chalupa in there. Brett's is my man. Crickster says, looks like soy sauce on ice. Well, yeah, it does, because it's been sitting in the glass for a bit. But when I poured it, it had this little bit of like foam at the top. It looks so good, and then it felt so cold. So I took a few steps to start us off, and man, it is a time. I really love it. So let's get to this. Like, we're gonna select the meal. So to do that, I was kind of waiting a bit to. Oh, actually, we have some point redeems to make. So first of all, Stormin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your points for the Sticks Piano Stream Challenge. I'm really excited to be so close to home here. Like, this is really exciting to see. I don't know why this isn't working. But I can fix that. Okay. See, that still works. Okay. So I'm gonna add your name to the thank yous. So Storm and Key. Absolutely. Oh, Crickster, no worries. Thank you for the points as well. And so let's now add 2 beans to the mix. So let's see what we got. I did not mean to. I meant to do a different thing, and then I just forgot. And so we got to the beans. All right. Whoa. All right, here we go. So two beans. The beans are toasted marshmallow and booger, or pear and stink bug, respectively. We're gonna start with the booger because I think this is so nasty. I want to get it washed out by. The what's it called? I want to get it washed out by the stink bug. As bad as stink bug is, I think the booger's even worse. Oh, King! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the points. Shout out King Downbreaker. So good to see you, King. Welcome in. Great community member and an awesome variety streamer. It's good to see you again, my friend. We're gonna be doing taco. Oh my gosh, we got the dead fish and strawberry banana smoothie. Okay. So the chances of all 3 of these being bad are great. Let's find out together. So let me try. We could try to do a score over here. Do I have my buttons for everything? I think I do. Yes, I do. Okay. So okay. So let's just replace the name here with me. Okay. And then I'm gonna go. We need the scores. Let's set that up. And away we go, and then just do that as well. Okay, so let's just see how this goes. We have a run of 3 beans. Can the chat win all 3 of them? So Booger first, because this is the one I just can't. I can't. I can even manage, like, well, the dead fish is still pretty rough, but let's see. Oh my goodness! I got a break tonight. This is the good one. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. I kind of want to get some pears now. Oh! Yes! Can I choose pinto beans and herself instead? Cheese instead? I'd much rather have those. That's for sure, Crickster. Oh, yeah. Crickster says, I love juicy pear flavor. This is so good. I want to sit on this for a while because like this is such a good tasting bean. Mmm. Ah, so good. So good. So good. What can you say? Okay, 2 beans to go. These beans are coming because we got some redemptions for the community challenge. So every community challenge redeemed tonight equals a bonus bean. And so, oh, let me retype that. Okay. Every. Okay. Okay, that should work. Okay, and I just need to write 1 person. Let's say ONE per person. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so there you go. So then we go to number 2. This one's either going to be... I'm going to do stink bug next. Or is it toasted marshmallow? It's the toasted marshmallow! Yes! Oh! I'm shocked. I was not ready for that. That's so good. Everything's coming up Davy tonight, says Brad. Well, I think the Bean Boozled container can redeem itself with this one. So this is either going to be dead fish or a strawberry banana smoothie. Let's see which one it is. Yeah. See, I knew it wasn't going to be a sweep. That would have been impossible. Oh, so bad. I know. It's right there. Right there. And I do appreciate you rooting for me there, Brett. I mean, some people do. Way fewer people don't than do. But I appreciate you so much being in my corner. And those, 3 or 4 people out of 100 that were in my corner, I appreciate very much. Okay, so that enough of that. Let's we'll get back to this later. I'll turn these off for the time being, and then so away we go. Okay, so now here comes the exciting part. We're gonna go select the Taco Bell meal together, everybody. So to do that, we're gonna go over to the Taco Bell website, and I will seek your advice. What would you want? What would you like to have on your Taco Bell meal? Let's go see. So we're gonna go ahead and start up the window capture so you can see the Taco Bell website, and then you get to. Then we can make our choices. So I usually don't eat a lot of burritos because burritos are heavy on carbs. I try to stay off of those. Granted, I know the whole meal is like not good for you, but it does kind of keep me a little bit grounded. So Brett says, beef chalupa, add creamy jalapeno sauce, my only demand. Beef chalupa, interesting. Would you settle for a black bean chalupa? Because that's usually my go-to. I love the black bean chalupa a lot. Let me know. What's new? Let's go see what's new. Okay, cool. I really do like the black bean chalupa. It's really good. Their chicken is weird. Yeah. I mean, I'm good with it, but it is definitely unusual. So there's a bacon club chalupa. You also have a cheesy gordita crunch cravings trio. I did get a request. I got a request from bass clarinets to add the Baja Freeze or the Baja Blast, which I completely am down with. I think that's a great idea. So we'll make that happen too. Okay, so order the fattest thing. Well, interesting, Jamie. You know that with the fattest thing here, it looks like it's the double steak grilled cheese burrito. So that Jamie, welcome in. Shout out Jamie. Shout out to Jamie. Jamie, welcome. It's good to see you tonight. How's it going tonight? They briefly had chipotle cheddar chalupa that was really good. That does sound really good. So I guess that would be the fattest thing. That's 920 calories. Let's go look at the specialties and see if anything beats that. So far, no. That seemed like a really, really good one for that purpose. So we have the steak quesadilla. Yeah, the nachos. Nachos are always good, but I think that's the one I'm thinking. Now, wait, hold on. Jamie, do you have a preference between the spicy double steak grilled cheese burrito or the regular double steak grilled cheese burrito? Oh, we're ordering hello, Robbie. Welcome in. Can we give a shout out to Robbie G? We are ordering Taco Bell because we reached our sub goal earlier this week, and so as a result, we're setting up a Taco Bell order that will be delivered here to the sandwich studio, and got to add those extra 10 jalapeno calories. I still can't believe people wanted the Mexican pizza back so bad. I mean, I actually did want it back. I actually like it, but I also I don't like it that much, where I felt like I loved it so much that I didn't order it since they've had it back, so that doesn't say much about my interest in it, I guess. But anyway, let's go give this a look. I'm gonna order this one. Trader Joe's is a dupe, really? Quickster says Trader Joe's is a dupe. So I'm gonna add this double steak grilled cheese burrito. Gonna do that. Hey King, grilled cheese King, grilled cheese, my friend. So yeah, and Robbie's back at it with the. Oh no. Is the thing off again? Hold on. Sorry about that, Robbie. The cloud bot's not working right tonight. Okay. Fattest item. Okay, try that again. There we go. That's better. And Jamie. Why is it not working right? Jamie, if you try well, I'm not gonna. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is just not happening. It just keeps turning itself off. Okay, I'll try that again. It should not be turning off. Okay. Anyway, fattest item. So this is probably it right now. So let's go ahead and do you want? Well, theoretically, the spicy one would be fatter. So let's go ahead and add that to the order. Okay, so then I have to take the other one off. Oh, right on. And go for it, Robbie. The Dawn. Jamie says I was feeding birds. All the bots revolting. Were you really feeding birds? That's cool. That's cool, Jamie. Okay, so that's that. That takes care of that one. Now for Brett, we are gonna get the chalupa. So that would be under specialties, I believe. Maybe not. So let's go back here. because chalupas aren't exactly tacos, but according to this menu, yes, they are. Okay. So black bean chalupa. To this, we are going to add is it the creamy jalapeno sauce, Brett? Accept. So there we are. Let's go ahead and add that there. Just Google the most caloric thing you can order at Taco Bell. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's add this too. So there, away we go. Okay, so now we're looking at. Let's see, what else can we add to this? There's not really much else I really need to add. I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty good for me. But I think we could just do one taco. I feel like a soft taco supreme would be pretty money tonight. So I'm gonna do one of those. Throw that in there. I think you need dessert. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we also have the drinks. So let me double check and see if the combos account for... Oh, they do. Okay, cool. So we have grilled cheese burrito deluxe box. This would be the one. So actually, this would be the best choice because you would get everything in here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, grilled cheese, chalupa supreme. That's acceptable. I mean, especially if you're going to get all that together. But let me just double check and see if the DoorDash app has this offer. It might not. Let's go look up Taco Bell. And then you can try to swap the chalupa. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. Let me see if I customize. Oh, it says right here. You can swap it. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I want to do. We'll customize it. To swap. No worries. Creamy jalapeno sauce. We'll add that. And apply. Okay, cool. So that looks really good. So for combos, we have, this should be the classic combo. Grilled cheese burrito deluxe box. This is the one. Okay. So we're gonna do a Baja Blast for croissant. So that's gonna be chosen over here. So Baja Blast, not the freeze, just the regular. And then for the grilled cheese burrito, I think you can swap. Or maybe not. That's okay. That's actually still pretty good. So I'm gonna run with that. Okay, so we go back. And then for the chalupa, you can do the black bean chalupa, and with it, I would like to add the jalapeno sauce, which I'm doing now. And then and then the last thing is, do we want, I think I said soft taco supreme. Does anybody object to the soft taco supreme as the taco? Or do you want to stay with the nacho cheese Doritos? Robbie says, when you're done ordering, will you pull up my gram and rate my tacos from... Only if you go on stream with me. Would you like to join me on guest star? And then we can do that. I'm just kidding. I certainly would be interested in looking at that though, Robbie. So yeah, definitely. Eddie! It's good to see you. Well, okay. Well, let me just, we'll suss this out first and then I'll get you on after the fact. Nacho cheese Dorito death taco. Okay. Eddie, so great to see you. Mods, can we shout out Eddie? Like, it's great to see you again. We had a great conversation last night on the Sandwich Show. It was a really, really fun conversation. If you missed it, we have a VOD right here on our Twitch page. And if you're watching on YouTube, that is also on the YouTube page. So Eddie was just great to talk to. And that sandwich, that drunk Elvis, as someone referred to it, with the peanut butter and honey and granola and banana and mayonnaise. That was a time. But it's good to see you again. I was going to stream myself and do art tonight. But like you and the... Well, Robbie, I wouldn't stop you from streaming. I would say go stream. I mean, I don't think you should stop yourself from streaming, certainly. So I didn't mean to pressure you like that. So I love it, Eddie. It really was. It's so good to see you, Eddie. Welcome in. Now I can see you on Friday during the day. Okay. It's fine, Robbie. Well, let me just keep working on this. Okay, so for the chips... for Crickster, as mentioned, we're going to change the chips to... We're going to swap the chips for the cinnamon twists. There you are. So Stormin says, Elvis had some wild and wonderful thoughts on food. Isn't that the truth? That's funny. Alrighty. So I'm going to plug in my laptop and put you in the studio. Okay, word up. All right, so let's go. I'm going to. I think that's pretty much on point. So that's pretty much everything I would like there. So just to review, we are getting the black grilled cheese burrito, black bean chalupa supreme with the jalapeno sauce, and the nachos cheese Doritos Locos taco. We'll do one taco, and then we'll do cinnamon twist, and then we got the Baja Blast. I mean, that is covering all the bases. Let's see. Looks like my pasta. Nice. Crickster, if you do have updates on that, we'd love to share those on screen too tonight. So let us know. Okay, so I feel like that's a great meal. Does anyone want to add anything or subtract anything? Let me know. That should be pretty much solid for me, though. That looks just everything I want in this meal is pretty much accounted for. Let's see. Yeah, the facility project. Well, I mean, you don't have to. I just, if you wanted to, I guess is where I was going with that. But okay. So what do you think? What do you think, everybody? Does that look like a good meal? Okay, but yes, we are also redeeming bonus beans for every community challenge redeem until we get to the goal, which we're very close now. We're at 92% now, so it's getting very, very close. My candy looks like boiling water currently. Okay, never mind. It's all right. Yeah, whatever. That's cool. Thank you for, but it sounds very tasty though, Crickster. I love cooking facility. It is really fun to eat. So, all right, folks, I'm gonna go order this. We're gonna order this and have this delivered. I just want to make sure that I have the appropriate kind of sauce. I usually like to order. I don't know. I mean, hot seems to be fine tonight. I don't want to overthink this. So for the sauces, I'm gonna make sure. Let's keep it classic. I'm just gonna go with like regular. I'm gonna go. Man, things do not want to work tonight. Okay. I want maybe that. Yeah, this is going down, kicking and streaming. So maybe I'll do like I'll probably do like 12 hots, and then maybe like so add that to the order, and then I'll probably do like 4 Diablos. Okay, that'll work. Add those over there. And then fire is best sauce. Eddie says, Davy, I'm still working tonight on an offer on a downtown condo. Hope it works out. So I have to run. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, Eddie, good luck on your transaction too. I hope it goes through. I really do. I know that you were talking about that on stream like yesterday, and so we are all rooting for you and your clients. I hope they get their home. Thank you so much for hanging out, Eddie. Can we give a shout out to Eddie Brown Music once more in our chat, friends? Fire is best. If fire is good, let me hold on a second. Let me see. I think I got this. There we go. So for fire, let's do like 4 of those. So I'm gonna add those. And Diablos, I do like the Diablos. So I'm gonna reduce the hot sauce to 8 instead of 12. I'm gonna change it to 8. So let's see. Unless no, that's like 6. That's like 20. Oh, okay. I'll just go to the cart and I'll fix that. So I was gonna change that to 8. That should be fine. Change it to 8. Okay, that'll get it done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go fire this up. Let's do this. Cool. All right, so we're continuing. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and do that. So it should get here in about 12 to 19 minutes. All right, so you're very welcome, Eddie. Absolutely. Folks, if you missed that show, as mentioned, like it's the replay of our show is on our Twitch page right here. Okay, Taco Bell has confirmed the order. Should be here momentarily. I'm very excited. So, let's do the thing. This should be a fun one. Okay, so let's see. So, Davy, I was thinking I could talk about my taco adventure in LA since the taco theme street. Of course, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this is great. Robbie, did you get anything for dinner? Have you had your dinner yet? I guess I just want to make sure you've been accounted for food. Okay, that's good. Because I don't want you to feel guilty, like me eating in front of you. Like I don't want. So I tell you what we'll do, Robbie. If you're good for it, post it on the Grandma Tacos. I'm gonna show them. Okay. So this is like tonight. This is not the ones you had in LA. This is a different one, right? These are the ones you had tonight. It's also 9. That's why I was. That's why I want to make sure. Like I don't want to make you hungry. I want to make sure you had a good dinner. So you did. Okay. Cool. Gonna show both. Okay. I will bring snacks. Okay. Would you be good to join us at about
You count as independent, right?
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I don't even know, and I also don't know if you're ready to go yet. Like, are you ready to go as far as like jumping on a Twitch guest star? Like I was thinking I'd give you another like 20 to 30 minutes. That way I have. Oh, you're ready now. Okay. I just set me. Okay. Well, seems reasonable to get you going then. So if you can carry the chat once the order gets here, that actually would be really nice because then we can just get that rolling and then not have to do a BRB screen. So I would actually be good with that. I can't bring you on yet because we're in the middle of a melon break. So Su Studio. Su. Yeah, I used to think like Studio and Su Studio were synonymous. By the way, if you're subscribed and you're hanging with us during our melon break, I should let you know that we have a special offer for you. Every community challenge redeemed tonight equals a bonus boozled bean, and it's moving us along it is moving us along for sure as we come through and take a look at everything here. It seems to be going well. I'm tracking a lot of baseball tonight. We have a result in the books. Nice. This is good. Okay, so mark that. Phillies game going well. Cool. All right, so then you have let's see, Pirates, Red Sox. Yep, that's looking good. How's Atlanta? What is Atlanta up to right now? Atlanta is... Oh, that looks good too. Wow, okay. And then the Mets? What are the Mets up to? Okay. Okay, I don't want to bore you guys with all that, but welcome back from the melon break, everybody. Okay, so I would like to... Oh, my goodness, Robbie, thank you for the points for the 6 p.m. stream. So I'm going to bring you on before we do that. So I just have to make an adjustment on my OBS, Robbie, and I will introduce you to our crowd tonight. So, all right, so let me... Just give me a second here, Robbie. I'm just going to go copy and paste the thing. I'm going to move this over here so we can have this here too. So paste reference, perfecto, looking good. I've only done guest star once, so you might have to walk me through. No worries. Okay, so the first things first. Go to your stream manager or go to your Twitch and look for your notifications. That is how... So I'm just going to write with Robbie. Oh, Robbie. Come on. Not liking it. Okay. There we go. That one. Come on. That one. That's the one. Okay. Hey, Luke! What's going on? Taco Bell's where it's at. Just kidding. Never had it. Maybe once. I have taste buds, so haha. I respect you for that. Luke, it's so good to see you. How's it going? Great stream recently. Props to your milestones, my friend. And I know you have a new EP out as well. It's good to see you, Luke. Mods, can we give a shout out to Luke LJP Music? So good to see you tonight. You know, it's funny, Luke. Before we bring on Robbie, I want to mention that our good friend King Dambreaker is big on the grilled cheese, right? Tonight, I'm having a grilled cheese burrito, which I think is the best of both worlds here. We can be both grilled cheese and Taco Bell at the same time. On a couch with a men cold. Nice. Storming for the guest side, click the notification. Oh, yeah, I should also invite Robbie before we do any of that. I need to click the button to start the guest star before I can even... before we get to any of that other stuff. Okay, give me a second here. All right, so we are gonna... It's actually really fortuitous, because I wanted to get Robbie on the Streamiversary show, but because Robbie's not going to be in town on our Streamiversary date. Okay, can we? How about you do the thing, please? Okay, there we go. Cool. So you should now see Robbie an invitation in your thing. Okay, great. So now I see you got it. Yeah, King. Yeah, grilled cheese. So King, we got I got a grilled cheese burrito. A grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell. That's going to be part of the order tonight. So once it arrives, I'll show all of you what it all looks like, and it should be really fun. So very exciting stuff here. As Robbie's ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to slot the guest. Here we go. Into this appropriate slot. And then I'm going to push the button to put him on the screen. Hey, I see our friend Robbie on screen. Okay, so I'm going to push the guest. And Robbie, what this also means is you have the opportunity, if you so choose, I hope you do, to notify your community that you are on stream, but on the Davy channel. So it's really exciting, on the Sandwich Show. So, oh yeah, let me turn you up. Turn you up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up again. How's it going?
Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah, I can. Folks,
Cool.
This is not Eddie Brown music. This is Robbie G. Let me just change that really quickly.
All good.
Yeah, so Robbie.
I'm watching the Nationals completely collapse. They were up 6-4 at the bottom of the eighth.
Not interested. I don't want to hear that because it's more runs. I don't want the runs.
Oh no! You don't want the runs. Yeah, it's 7-6 now.
Okay.
And no outs, and they got a base runner. So this is falling apart real bad. So
well,
anyway,
it might not be in the cards. That would have been a great thing to say if they were playing St. Louis.
I like it.
I love it. Brett says, slide him into your slot. LJP says, hey, Robbie. Luke's good to see you.
Oh, the Phils are on a 4-star. I have an interesting history with the Phillies. So I have to say I was a fan for years, but then the Nationals came into existence, and I moved back to Washington, and I kind of moved my fandom, with them. So it's tough because they're like the most hated team for a lot of Nats fans, but I don't have that hatred because I was in college, during that, their heyday, and then in 2008 when they won, I actually came back for Halloween weekend. It was homecoming and the parade all in the same weekend.
Wow.
And I had one of the greatest partying weekends of my life. And I just I slept on the couches of friends I knew that were in fraternities, and I just had a blast. And I was dressed like Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and just partying like crazy for like a weekend straight. So it was a really fun,
love it,
fun time.
Stuart, so good to see you in chat tonight. Can we give a shout out to Jillian Hayek? Stuart, thank you so much for letting me play golf with you on Sunday. That was really, really fun. I really enjoyed that. And Borgfest was such a great day, and Jillian's stream was amazing. I really had a great time with you all. So I look forward to doing it again, hopefully. I
think they're playing golf tomorrow on stream, if I'm correct.
They usually do it on
morning.
Wednesdays. So That's awesome. Thank you so much for letting me be, participate with you all. Crickster says, if you don't want the runs, you should reconsider your dinner. I knew that
That's
was going to
very
come
true.
later, sooner rather than later, I knew that comment was going to come somewhere in this stream, but I love it. I love it. 10 Central. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, Robbie, this is for you. This
All right.
is the bean that you for this. This comes courtesy of your community challenge redeem. Thank you so much,
There you
Robbie.
go. Of course.
And let's see what it is. This is either going to be this is all going to be either buttered popcorn or rotten egg. Let us decide which of these it is. All right.
We got Neville here as well.
Stormin, absolutely. Stormin says, I mean, someone was going to say it. Absolutely. Jamie asked, did you order the food? I did order the food. It's been picked up. It's actually en route, so we should be getting it within 10 minutes. Very exciting. All right. So
It's
here...
not a cat stream.
We'll never object to cats on this channel. We love cats here. All right. So here we go. Again, with the egg. To the gate. Yeah, no. Right, Jamie? Ugh. Oh, what's your cat? What's your cat's name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Neville.
Neville. Hello.
He has his own emote, of course. Neville the Devil emote. There you go. See that? I've known Neville for 11 years. He came as a package deal with my wife when I first met her, and so he hated me at first because he thought I was stealing his mom away from him. But now, he's been in my life for 11 years, so he seems to like me enough. So.
Love it, love it. Oh, Mark Arganis! Mark, my goodness, you made a splash at the Brooks on Bards today. So good to see you, Mark. How's it going tonight? Mark says, "Let's go, Caps." There you go. You got an ally.
There we go. I love it. Love it.
You have two.
Even though the Caps are missing the playoffs this year, which is frustrating, but it is what it is, right? It happens.
Oh, I'm doing well, Mark. So good to thank you so much for asking. We just have. I just ordered some Taco Bell, and I'm going to show everybody what I ordered tonight once it gets here. And it's really great to see you, Mark.
Mark, does Mark live in the DMV area, or is he a fan of the Caps from outside the area?
That's a great question. Mark, let us feel free to answer that. Sadly, yes, no playoffs this year. I think that's just
for sure. But in 16 years, though, we've only missed it twice, and the only team that's missed it less is the Penguins. So, I mean, that's at least a pretty good run.
Wow, the Flyers aren't going to make it? I thought they had a decent, kind of run there for a bit this year. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. It was a tough division, though. The Rangers have come on strong, the Islanders, and the last spot is right now up for grabs between Pittsburgh and Florida.
Yeah, I must be misremembering that season because Brett.
There was a time where I thought that we thought the Flyers were going to be better in this season, but it's tough. It's interesting. The coach actually pulled himself from a game recently, which is a strange thing to do, but he sat up in the box and was analyzing his team and let his assistant coach bench it, which I don't think I've ever heard of that happening.
I never heard of that either. Mark does live in the DMV. That's really cool.
Nice, cool. Nice. Cool. I'm in the Rockville area, so just north of the city.
Very nice. And let's see. Brett says Sixers are 3 seed at the moment. There's still hope that 4 of my teams will make the championship to lose the season.
Right. That's so crazy that Philadelphia got so many teams to lose. And didn't they lose? I want to say, was it lacrosse? There was other sports too. It's just crazy how many.
Well, I mean, Villanova didn't quite get that far, I guess. So there is that. But Villanova was in a transition year, so I don't really.
Oh yeah, Philly Union Eagles, right? Yeah.
Eagles, and then
the Union.
Oh, I didn't even catch the Union. That's true. Yeah, Philly. Oh, that's right. The Phillies in October. I forgot that one quickly. It's just kind of a bummer. Yeah. Well, when you lose in the first round quickly, like you did, like your team does, you just kind of don't even, you're interested in the rest of the playoffs. It's just not going to be as good. So, I didn't. That's completely fair, Brett. That's completely fair. But our friend Crickster's making a fusilli pasta tonight, and that sounds delicious. Like, what kind of pastas are your favorite, Robbie?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think my favorite, just like go to, is either a fettuccine alfredo
Hmm.
or like a good pesto pasta. But man, there's so many different ones. I actually studied abroad in Florence, so I got to try lots of different pastas all through Rome and spaghetti carbonara, which is was formed in Rome,
Hmm.
and there's so many good ones out there. It's really hard. I like angel hair pasta with just some shrimp, very simple one sometimes. But if I think I had to pick one, I think maybe pesto might be my go-to. I've
Okay.
always been a pretty big fan of pesto, and also
But pesto's a
anything
sauce,
with.
right? Like, is it also noodle too, or is it just
Oh no, a type of noodle. I usually like it with a more standard spaghetti noodle.
okay?
But you could get it with fettuccine
Hmm.
noodles. You could get it with anything. It is a sauce. So,
Yeah,
um,
it's good. You're right.
yeah. Oh man, but I guess if you include pastas, there's so many. One of my favorite restaurants. In fact, I'm going to go tomorrow with my dad to it. They make this really great pistachio sauce that is amazing. That is on a uh, what's it called? It's a filled one. Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, there's so many good pastas out there. But I think pesto would have to be my number one if I had to pick one.
That's really great. Crickster says I have 2 picks of my pasta so far and a pick of my birria tacos. Let's go. Pump that up. That's great. Holy Matt. Holy Moses. Hey, we got an order coming to the door. It's time to go to the gate. So
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
Crickster, I'm gonna get those photos from Discord, fire those up. They do look really good. Oh my gosh, Crickster. These these pastas look fantastic already. Like
Nice.
I'm excited to show these on stream, everybody. And I will
Yeah.
momentarily. But um, okay, so yeah, feel free to enter.
What do you
Oh,
want me to talk about during the break? I can talk to chat and
I think
answer
art would be a
questions.
good like grounding conversation. Art or music, I think, because like
Okay.
yeah.
We can talk about all sorts of different art stuff. I actually
Hmm.
studied art back in college, and so I like to talk about film and animation and web design and graphics and stuff like that. So my office is painted a similar color,
I
flyers
love it.
orange. Yeah,
I
it's
love that.
my wife convinced me of the basement by saying that it'd be Caps colors on top and at the time Redskins colors and now the Commanders colors in the bottom. That was kind of the theme. But yeah, so I guess I can ask you guys: do you guys have a favorite art style or medium that you guys particularly like? When you go to like, I don't know if you go to art galleries or if you like to watch animations and stuff like that? Shakes Commanders. Yeah, it's a horrible name. I unfortunately like I do press with the team sometimes, so I have to like go with it. But obviously, I had no problem with the old name. But it is what it is. Did I miss the comment about last night's game? No, we actually haven't really talked about March Madness. I mean, in the moment we did talk because I joined Davy's stream, rated into it, but it was kind of a boring game a little bit. You're currently making a dragon. Okay, what are you making a dragon in? Now I'm curious. Whoa, Pines and Modfather are here. Um, but making a dragon. Oh, cool, a resin dragon. That's awesome. Yeah, I've rarely worked with resin. I do mostly like digital art, but I did do some sculptures and stuff in college. Yeah, SU coach should be fired. I mean, uh, why do you say that, Stuart? I'm not interested in it. I just think that they were outmatched by um, arguably a better team that kind of had a pretty good run through the tournament. But I think it was going to be always a tough one for them to win. But who knows? God, this game is getting worse. Tampa Bay is now up 10-6. The Nats were winning at the start of this ninth inning, and they just can't get out of their own way. And yeah, so unfortunately, they've given up a 5-run. So they were up 6-5, and now they're down 10-6. This game is in Washington. Tampa Bay is undefeated right now, but it's rough going for sure for us as Nats fans. Did nothing change the style, same thing over and over. I mean, it's true, but I don't know. I mean, UConn is so athletic, and they've got so many players. I mean, at one point they were, scoring, but everyone was contributing and the whole entire bench. So it's tough when, yeah. Oh my God. Mark, it's so true. It's hard. I don't even know if I want to cover the team this year, and that's tough. I mean, I got into doing podcasts to cover them each time. Thank God at the warning track, a catch to finally get the third out. Now it's the middle of the ninth with a 5-run for the Rays. That was terrible. But yeah, it's gonna be a terrible year. I mean, I often take the summers off sometimes and take a break and don't talk about baseball and soccer as much, just because during the year such burnout with 82 hockey games, 82 basketball games, and now we have 17 football games, and we cover the XFL too, and so it's a lot. Yeah. Question about sports. Is March Madness over? I'm guessing it since it's April. Yes, but the last game is always at the very beginning of April, Pines. And so the last game was actually last night. So that's what we were talking about with Stuart, was the championship game last night. In fact, I always do the season premiere of my show the night of the championship because it's always on a Monday and it's always easy. It's also the beginning of baseball season. So that's why season 8 started yesterday for me. Yeah, do you think everyone has free will? Do you believe everything is a free will or the future is predetermined? That's a great question. I am very superstitious. I'm one of the most superstitious sports fans you'll ever meet. And most people think that I'm crazy for it. But I do. I don't know if I believe it's predetermined. I feel like Ovechkin would finally break through at some point, but I don't, I definitely think that it's, I do believe in free will, I guess, to some extent. But I do believe that there's energy and people can jinx things and negative energy and stuff like that. The Chiefs were predetermined. Yeah, I mean, that's possible. I definitely think that some championships seem that way a little bit more than others. The women's final was more dramatic than the men's. Yes, especially with all the interesting hand gestures going on, right? Making the news. And I actually think that I would agree that the women's final was more interesting than the men's final. I was trying to get into it last night during my show, and I couldn't. And I know that I rated into Davy, and Davy tried to get into it as well, and he was like, it was, I think, not as an exciting final as we had hoped for. All right. Well, I guess we can talk about. Well, I mean, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. The last thing is.
Hey, buddy.
All right, welcome back.
Hi. Thanks for holding court while I was gone. Appreciate you very much, Robbie. It is.
Yeah. I always talk sports, so
Is it mostly sports? Like, that's interesting.
Yeah, people ask me sports questions. So
okay. Lurk hockey. Yeah. Nice lineup, Davy. Well, thank you. Luke, I think. thank you, Luke. Davy's gotta just. I don't know. Not much he can do. What happened over here? What? I made another dragon in last night. Okay, so there's a lot to catch up on here, folks. First of all, we are pretty close to a melon break. I'm just gonna run it now. So if you are a subscriber to the channel, you'll stay with us. But for those of you who are followers, we'll be back in 90 seconds. We'll see, and then after the 90 seconds, we'll have the food for you, and we'll get this thing rolling. So here we go. Mark says, "No, you, Davy with the Nationals." Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Poor Pines. I gave up on the commercial break yesterday. That's why I stopped. I was like, I need all the Davy content. So,
That's really nice of you to do that. You really didn't have to, but
no, of course.
Yeah, but
also I get my munching sandwich emote back. So I definitely am of the belief that if you have your name accredited to an emote, you should get it for free on any channel that you make it for. I think you should make that a rule.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can unlock them with bits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be. It's not like you're giving it to everybody. You're literally just giving it to the person who made it. Like.
Ooh. Pine says he's watching a nice RBC ad. I mean, you can't hear me saying this, but that sounds cool. You know, RBC, like the British golf organization. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw some good ads the other day
Yeah.
that what was it? Something that actually made me interested. Oh, I was learning a cool like they were teaching about masking in Photoshop. I was like, oh, that was actually a really good 60-second tutorial for people who don't know how to mask something in Photoshop, which is actually something I don't use very often in Photoshop. I was like, wow, that was a really good way to sum it up. So props on Adobe for coming up with a good commercial.
Yeah, absolutely. Adobe does have some nice commercials. Scissorman, so good to see you tonight. Howdy there. Oh, maybe I should say hi. Well, no, just give me like 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. Scissorman, if you can hear me, hello there. Thank you so much. And everybody, welcome back from the melon break. So now it is time to share all this exciting Taco Bell food, which all of you were so kind to unlock. Thank you so much. Royal Bank of Canada. Oh, no, but I think that's right, though. Isn't RBC like the RBC Heritage? Isn't that the organization that sponsors the RBC Heritage?
Got me.
Oh, hello, Scissorman. Glad you can hear me. Stuart says yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, anyway, I'd like to show you everybody what we have here tonight. And thank you everybody in chat for joining us tonight. This is really great. It's a great crowd. So, okay, I'm going to put this all on the plate. There's a lot here going on. So Jamie says, get the fattest thing possible. We got a grilled cheese burrito. That's as fat as it gets. And then we got the black bean chalupa with the jalapeno sauce, courtesy of our friend, Bennington Frothing Slosh. We got a Baja Blast, as suggested by Bass Clarinets. And then we have the cinnamon twist as suggested by Crickster82. So all these things together look really awesome. So let me organize this bit by bit. There's quite a bit going on here. So
Davey, while you do this, I'm gonna go grab a snack and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Sounds like a plan. So first, I want to show the dessert. These are the cinnamon twists that Crickster suggested, and I love the suggestion. Looks really good. Can you see them? Yeah, there's a lot of light on them, but very reflective. So we'll have that for dessert. Let's start. Oh, the Doritos Locos Taco. I'm just gonna show that next. So this is the Doritos Locos Taco. It's a Dorito. It's basically got a Doritos shell, and I'll show you a little bit of that. Doritos Loco, and I mean, it gets all over your fingers. You know, it's crazy, but I don't like Doritos that much. Oh, interesting. Okay. But Scissorman, so good to see you. How are you doing tonight, Scissorman? Hope your dinner was good too. The taco is so good. Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely spices it up. I kind of like the spicy one too. Like that spicy one's really good. So there that is. And then we have, in addition, the chalupa, which I'm really excited about. And per Brett's suggestion, we've added the jalapeno sauce to that. I see it. It's hard to see, but it is in there. Let's see if you can see it, though. This paper is kind of in the way. But there it is. Oh, come on. Oh, that is hard to see. That is hard to see. Let me just hold it up this way, then. There we go. Stop focusing on me! All right. There we go. There's a chalupa. Yeah, this looks good. You can kind of see the sauce in there, can't you? Over here. That is hard to watch. I'm sorry, everybody. It keeps trying to focus on my ass. I don't want it to. There we go. That's better. I mean, I'm the only streamer on the entire Twitch platform that attempts to zoom food up that close. But I do that. But I stand by it because it really is great to exhibit what all this cool stuff looks like. Last piece. This grilled cheese burrito, which is a lot smaller than I thought. This is a very disappointing size. I thought this would be so much bigger. But let's show it to you. Oh my gosh, guys. I remember I used to get the grilled stuffed burrito. This thing was double the size of this thing. Too much light. Let me go fix that. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? How you doing? A photic photon watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. Oh my goodness, Jerry, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this definitely looks great. Yeah, I mean, small or not, it does look really good. So let me show you the burrito one more time. All right, so oh gosh, look at the grease on this thing. Robbie, you seen the grease on this thing? This is
it's
hardcore.
pretty glorious.
Oh, it very much so.
It's funny, if I had known you were doing this and we had planned this ahead of time, there's a Taco Bell literally like 1.5 minutes from my house. I should have gotten the same order as you, and we could have like done this side by side.
I didn't know you were free.
Yeah, it was very last minute, but in retrospect, now making me want to go to Taco Bell. But yeah.
Oh, no worries.
It is glorious.
You did have some great tacos as well.
Yes. We'll talk about those. And I picked up my snack, so we got Entenmann's. So
Jerry says that looks great though. I'm hurting, but I'm surviving. Oh man. Geez, Jerry, I'm so sorry. Work was rough, and every day I question, why do I do my job? Man, I gotta say, I'm just gonna say this, Jerry. You're not alone in that assessment. I hope you hang in there, my friend. It's good to see you, though. Jerry says, is there an option at Taco Bell to get it in corn, or is it just flour? That's a great question.
I think it's just flour. I don't know.
As far as soft tacos, I don't think there is a corn tortilla option. It's a really good question. Okay, so Brett, since this is your chalupa, I'm going to use the fire sauce for the chalupa. I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to put that in. It's hard to see this part, but I promise I am putting it in. Oh, this is going to be good. It's got like the, it has the, and how are your snacks looking so far, Robbie?
They're good.
Cool.
Yeah, I went with the Entenmann's, the raspberry Danish, which is always
oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah. All right. So we got that working. So let me just show it to you again. Again, Taco Bell is supposed to be a hot mess. This is totally. Don't spill the sauce on my socks, Davy, Sisterman. I'm with it. I'm with you. So let me get this off of the paper and onto the plate. All right. So there we go. It's off the paper and on the plate. Now I think we got something here. So so we can now properly display. There we go. That looks good now. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna start on this one. Crick says hot mess sex press. Oh gosh, if I mixed up a syllable or two, that would have been a disaster. That has so much potential, Crickster. Over under how many times Davy will wear his food here? Oh, good God! Oh yeah, way over.
Oh, hot mess express. Okay, I see. Yes. All right. I was trying to read it 8 times and not see sex in the middle of that, but.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Welcome to 21 plus portion stream. Hot me sex press. Jason, so good to see you. Shout out Jason L. Rush. How's it going? I raise a Baja Blast to you. Welcome in, Jason. We also have this black bean chalupa and a grilled cheese stuffed burrito from Taco Bell tonight. And it all comes because you all were so kind to help us reach the sub goal. And boy, does this look good. Oh, Jerry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. Eric Jerry says, I love the black bean chalupas. It's my new thing. I really like them. And I eat meat, but this is just so good. It tastes, everything comes together when you eat this. Jason says, when I order Baja Blast, I always ask them to make it extra blasty. I really hope they do that for you. I feel like you deserve that.
I do love a Baja Blast. I have to admit, it's funny. I used to drink Mountain Dew every single day. I was obsessed with it for a long time, and then I got healthy and I gave up donuts and Mountain Dew as my breakfast every morning, which is not a good breakfast. But Yeah, but I still would like a good Baja Blast. I would go back for that. I just don't drink the regular one, I guess, anymore. But I used to love that stuff, especially like Code Red and the Lime Wire.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many good.
Do you have a lot of good ones? Hashtag double blast is king. So let's take a sip of this. I hope this is double blasted. Let's find out. I jumped the gun a bit on that one. It almost went down the wrong tube. It is good though. Oh, I haven't had that in a minute. That is really good. Oh no, it's time for the bean. Should I do that? Yeah. Let's just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way. That's not your Jim Beam and Coke, Davey. Nope. This is my Jim Beam and Coke. I got some. Speaking of getting blasted,
So I love guest star, but why did they take away the ability to have the chat box in the guest star?
Oh, did they
window?
really?
Like they're showing.
They
They're
had
showing me chat, but not a box for me to actually like put emotes or whatever. I'm like, that seems.
Oh,
I mean, I have you open
so
another tab or whatever.
You can't actually type in the chat.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That is interesting. I think they'll fix that. That seems strange.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing it's the most important, but you should be able to type in it. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would you put you like 50%, like 70% of the way there? Like one little box in the bottom, like, you know.
Yeah, I could just tap in another tab, but it seems like a lot of work for whoever's guest star.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
yeah, I'm sure they'll fix that. That seems crazy. Yeah, exactly. King's right. If enough people bitch about it, they will modify it. Exactly. Get on your Twitter.
You know what's funny about that is I really love a mod lookup, and they got enough people to bitch about when they took that feature away that they're actually looking to bring it back.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a kind of a use. I know mods were really upset about that.
But why doesn't real quick gripe? Why doesn't Twitch have a place where I can look at all the places I mod on their website naturally?
That's a mod question, and I don't really have an answer.
But it just seems like if you're trying to encourage moderators and say that they're the backbone of your communities, whatever, you should make a place or a community or like a portal for mods in your system, you know, where I could see places that I'm like currently when I'm in mod view, I can see other places I'm supposed to be modding right now. But like, other than in mod view, you can't do it. So if you're not currently modding anybody or in that chat, you can't see it. So it's a weird, those are my two gripes with Twitch at the moment.
Yeah. Love it. Hey Dave, do you like music? Yes. Thanks for asking. All right, so I think we have some jokers in the chat right now, so let's go ahead and take care of that. But nice to meet you. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Pine says Twitch has mods.
Yep.
Hold on a second. I just don't know how to spell right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe.
I mod in so many places I forget where I mod. That's why I like the feature.
Take care of that.
So it's like I'm trying to remind you.
Okay, so let's go do this. Let's go do the bean. It's either going to be rotten egg or buttered popcorn. Let us find out. Pines, this one's for you. Here we go. Thank you for the redeem, by the way, Pines. Take again. Boo. So the chat now is taking the lead 3-2. Bad beans to good. Thank you for the follow, Isaac 171728. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
So you just keep track of it per stream on the good versus bad, right? On the there's no like an all-time counter of how.
I do not have an all-time counter. But we do have an all-time rigged counter. So whenever it's bad, whenever it's a good one, they do the rigged. So that has been counted from the start.
There you go.
SFX Pines, those tacos look too good. Had to mix it up a bit. For sure. Stuart says, can I mod the show? Of course you can. Absolutely. Let me know. Say the word. I'll help you out. Okay, so thank you again for the redeem. Appreciate you.
Stuart's actually responding back to mine because I could say that we could do a whole show on teaching Stuart how to be a good mod, and he said he wants to mod that show. So
mod that show. Jason says, personally, I think they are all good, and he sometimes just pretends they taste bad. People have been claiming this recently. They think that I'm putting on an act. I don't know. These tastes are strong.
I don't know if I've ever actually had a Bean Boozled. I don't know.
Okay. Mod further plus power equals no bueno. I hear it. So Robbie, I know that you as I start chewing into these foods. Do you want to quickly share what you had as well?
Sure. Yeah. Can you pull up my
Absolutely.
Instagram?
I'll bring you. Oh, do you want to just do? You want me to just share it? Okay, I can do it. Yeah. I thought you were gonna share it, but that's okay. I can do it too.
Can I share it? I'm happy to. I just don't know if and how to share a screen in this program.
That's a heck of a question because like I was actually wondering if that's a feature, and I think it is. But let me just go.
Well, I think what it does is if you run it through OBS, like if I was currently running this through OBS, virtual camera,
right,
then I could add it in. But I'm currently just using a web camera, so I don't think I can.
Okay, so here we go. I think I found it. I found your Instagram. You always worry like if you type the name a little bit wrong.
Luckily, I leave it the same exact name.
Okay, cool. So let's go over here and let's give this a look. So we have. Oh, there we go. There are the tacos. Now these are the tacos you had. Just to double check, these are the tacos you had tonight.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm pulling up my order now.
Oh, I have to log in for this? Okay, so let me redo this. I can redo that. So basically, they're not going to let me do it that way. Okay, so let me just do I'll just do a display capture. Then that's just as good. I'm just concerned a little bit about doxing myself when I do it this way because I didn't want to be logged in, but I don't think it'll matter here. This will be fine. So we just go in here.
I guess I could have just shared it with you in Discord or something.
Oh, no sweat. I got it. Here we go. So we are here. There we go. I like how your visual is like right on top of me like a domino. I'll move you over here. That'll work. Cool.
So the shrimp taco and it's done dirty style is the one on the sort of more closer to us, and then I think it was I'm trying to remember. I think it was a meat style. Oh, here it is. My order. Trying to remember what it was.
Looks like ground beef, but I can't tell. Or maybe machaca.
Yeah. It was it was called the Taco Bamba. So it's like their special one. It's got ground beef and all sorts of different vegetables and stuff like that. It was amazing. This place, when you do it like they call it dirty style, it's got this like pink sauce that's on it that is just incredible. It's good on any of their stuff. Tonight I just went simple and just did 2 different types of tacos, but sometimes I get their ceviche and they do like their whole entire menu is phenomenal. So it's called Taco Bamba. I think that they're all over the country, actually. So I don't think it's not like a local.
Oh, it's a chain. And it looks like they do like a Baja style taco. Like,
yeah,
that's nice. These are pretty good.
I'm just checking out to see if there's any in California.
I mean, maybe not, but we have places just like it though that are really good. But that shrimp taco looks like really, really good. So,
yeah, it's just all over the East Coast. So it's like Maryland, DC, Virginia, all the way down to Raleigh, North Carolina. So,
hey,
we have some friends that might get some down there.
So from our friends down in North Carolina, I can have it on that. I am trying to locate your post with the tacos.
Oh, yeah. It'll be before the Disney one, so it's going to be like if you scroll back like a couple of lines.
Okay. Give me a sec. I think I can do this. It's got a lot of slides, I'm sure.
Yes. So
okay, I found it.
Yeah.
So let me catch up in chat first. Mickey eating Zach's head. Oh yeah, that was in when we were going to your profile page. Yeah.
That's true. He was giving him a hug, but yes, it does look like Mickey is eating Zach's head. I did not think about that when I made that the profile picture. That's really funny.
Stewart says Modfather plus power equals world domination, or Breddington says world abomination. Stewart agrees. Pine says Abominable Snowman was loosely based on sightings of Modfather walking through the snow. And then just look up Davy E sandwich in California. Doxed. Oh no, you found me. Oh no. Pine says that taco looks messy but good. Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of the best tacos are the messy ones for sure.
There's no question. There's no question. Like one of the big ones right now is quesadilla, which Chris actually sent a photo of what she's got, and it's also messy. We'll show that in a moment. But first, take a look at the taco stands that Robbie went to here in L.A. So not too far from where I am. Let's take a look, folks.
The food trucks were just incredible. So this one is called, is it Angel's Tacos or Angel's Tacos? I don't know how but it's they were so good, and it was really cool because I think there's some of the pictures in what I show, like in the next one, you can actually see them like kind of in the foreground. They're making the tortillas right there, and
there you go.
And then you can see them like they're actually making the dough. The first person, second person's cooking it, then they're filling it. So they're doing it right there, all fresh. And oh my god, it was so good. Basically anything you could get there was good. And then I think in the next picture, you actually see some of the different tacos that we were.
I just thought of. Oh yeah, let's see one El Pastor on the far on the far right.
Yep, exactly. I'm trying to remember what the third one was. But yeah, it was carne asada, al pastor, and then
I don't usually see guacamole on tacos, so this is kind of a twist, I think. Like
yeah. No, it's not guacamole. It's a
avocado crema.
Yeah, it's
probably that one. Crema salsa. It's a really thick one. That's why it looks like guacamole. So that
yeah, it does look a little bit. It was not though. So
okay. That's a lot of sauce. Yeah.
It was so good, and so it was cool because they took me all around. We got to go to 3 different taco places. So I think if you skip to the next one, it shows the next taco truck that I went to.
Ah, yeah, this is a birria taco truck. Look at this. They're from San Marcos. Wow, so that's why I get down in San Diego, like near San Diego then, or maybe.
And it was a very greasy, like cheese shell taco. So it's a very sort of different style. If you flip to the next screen, you can see how thick the cheese is off of that.
I love that Crickster. But before we do, I just want to mention a couple things. SFX Pines, I had a date who ate her taco with a knife and a fork, and Stuart says, no second date for you. I mean, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Like, no way. Crickster says, there is one of these taco places outside of my work every day. Living the dream. That is, okay, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's probably quesadilla. That's probably quesadilla. Although it's maybe bigger because, like you said, it's a hard shell taco.
I think the shell was the cheese.
Ah, the shell was the cheese. Oh, there's cheese on the shell too.
Yeah, I think the shell was made out of cheese. I think it's like I don't know.
Stealing ideas from KFC.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's kind of a keto style taco, right? Because I used to, when I ate keto, we, used to make shells and breading out of cheese.
Brett says, your nails look great.
Oh, that's my wife was my Vanna White.
Oh, okay. Robbie's actual hands. Actual size too.
Exactly.
Let's see. Jamie says, "Ew, knife and fork." Right, Jamie?
Actual hands. They look very different.
Oh yeah. SFX Pines. LOL. I told Jamie and Modfather about her. She was the really. Wait. About who? Oh, the taco with a fork and knife. Yeah, that's yeah. Just don't hang around people like that. I think I'm just kidding. I'm being facetious, but. Still, I mean, I'm kind of a little sus if you're eating a taco with a knife and a fork. It's like, I don't know. Let's see. And then, oh yeah, these are you guys. I'm sorry, I don't want to
Yeah,
dox you guys, but
no, you're fine. Those are my friends from college in the middle,
mhm.
the two guys there. The guy on the left actually owns that dispensary that's behind him. So,
Ooh, look at this
and
primo
it's
location
down,
too.
yeah, down on the Hollywood Walk,
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool.
they'll get some traffic. They will
Yeah,
get some traffic.
so it's cool to go visit him. He and I went to college together. He went to Wharton
Nice.
at Penn. So, yeah.
Oh,
And
um,
then I think there was one more set of tacos at the end.
okay. Let's see. We'll do one more. Doot. Ah, yeah. Fancy taco truck with all the sign and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see what this one has. Ah, yeah. This looks like asada. I can't really tell, but I think that's right.
Yeah, it was simpler. It wasn't anything too, crazy with it.
Right.
I think that the first two I liked more, but it was a good taco. It's just,
Mhm.
in comparison, I think the other two won out for me. But it was
Gotcha.
still, it was also very simple.
Right on. Right
Don't
on.
eat anything, but to be fair, it was just a taco tour through LA. They were asking if I eat anything but tacos in Cali. I did eat other food. This was a great taco tour for sure.
That's really cool. Oh, go ahead.
I had to get some In-N-Out burger, of course, because we don't have that on our coast. So.
Was that your first taste of it?
Oh no, I've been to Cali a bunch of times, but
Okay.
but yeah, it was I hadn't been back to Cali in almost 6 years, so it's been a while.
Ah, got you. Yeah, In-N-Out's awesome. I'm glad you got to try them out too. They're great. I'm a big fan.
Yes. Do you do the animal style or?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Frequently because I like the pickles. Like they don't
Mm-hmm.
put pickles in the regular one, but I do like them in the animal style. Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, my mother-in-law didn't realize they didn't do pickles in the regular one, and she was kind of upset. I was like, oh, I didn't. So I guess you have to order that separately or with pickles or something.
Yeah, because that's the standard order. It's usually just lettuce and tomato, but you can add pickles without animal style if you want to. I've done that too.
Right.
So that always
Interesting.
works.
Yeah, because they're from Texas, so I think that they just assume pickles are automatic, So, because in Whataburger they are. So, but yeah, it was cool. No, it was a really fun trip. I'm so happy I got to take the kids to Disney, and we had a blast. And yeah, it was cool. It was weird to go like from here to LA to Disney to then the middle of hill country in Texas and then back to home again. It was a whirlwind week for sure.
Yeah, I mean you did a lot in a
hot in
short amount of
Texas.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
ooh, pickles. Wait,
pickles on the side
Pines hates
only.
pickles. I don't know if we can ever be friends, Pines. Pickles are one of my favorites.
But I do know a lot of people who don't like pickles, so that's fine. More for me.
Oh.
That's kind of like how more for us, right?
Yeah.
That's how I say
Right.
it. That's how I say it.
I'm a Jewish guy, and most it's a little bit of a stereotype, but I've never met a Jewish person who doesn't love a pickle. So there might be some truth to it as well. So
That's great.
it's just yeah. I mean, every deli there's always pickles. There's a pickle bar. You know what I mean?
I'm in.
Yeah.
I will have all of it. Give me all of it. The pasta's finished from Crickster. I love it. Breddington says bread and butter pickles can fuck off the. Oh, no, the sweet ones I'm not as big a fan of. Yeah, that's fair.
No.
That's
It's
fair.
got to be the dill pickles.
Yeah, dill all the way. That's completely fair, Brett. I'm with you on that too.
I mean, I'll eat them if I have to, but I'm not gonna pick them over.
Davey over here writing his manifesto. No, I'm just looking into the situation. Like some people in the chat were trying to troll there, but we figured it out. So anyway, Crickster says she would not go to that taco stand that she mentioned because she knows the people there have their hands in all sorts of the nasty people who touch everything there. Oh, okay, so that's fair, but definitely better not to get sick, I guess. So Pine says I have nothing to say about pickles. Okay, we can leave it at that. Meanwhile, let's go over to Crickster's updates. So Crickster has sent to us some additional photos of the fusilli pasta, and it looks pretty good, folks. Let me just update all ya with what that all looks like. Give me a sec here. Okay, so Robbie, here's some pasta greatness. All right, do you see it?
Oh yeah.
So that's the meat sauce getting made with the zucchini. Nice pick with the zucchini. That's really good.
Mhm.
Crickster says I work in healthcare. Yeah, yeah. There we go. And then, ooh, so this is when it's being made. The facility.
Mm.
It goes so good with the
Wow.
tomato sauce. Like it really does. Like that's really nice.
Yeah, because it picks it up. It takes it with you. With
Right.
the yeah.
That looks
I
great.
agree.
And then we've got quesadilla. I think these are your
Mm.
quesadilla tacos. Did you make these yourself, Crickster?
Oh wow.
These look really
Those look good.
good. Wow.
I almost made my own tacos tonight, but I was just that great taco place was down the street. I just couldn't get myself to do it. But
Uh,
man, those look good.
these look good. Wow, you made that on your own, Crickster. That's fantastic. Nicely
Mad
done.
props.
Big time props. Big time props,
Yeah,
Crickster.
keep it
Um,
up.
all right. And then the last one is the completed fusilli with everything in it. Behold. Oh,
Ooh, everything together.
that
Love
looks
it.
good. King says, be there in an hour. Pine says, why are we eating crappy Taco Bell? We need to order Cricksters. I know. Crickster's got a better meal than all of us right now. That looks really good.
For sure.
Let's see. Wait, which one? That was a year ago. I think that was in response to something else though. But Crickster says, yes, I made it properly, tossing it in the sauce, not the sauce on top, the American way. Oh, interesting. So let's actually talk about that a little bit. So, in other words, do you cook? Okay, so you're like tossing that in a pan, or you toss that in a bowl, but you're basically saying you don't just put it on the top at the end. Davy, stream for the win. My team just lost. Wait, what happened here? Wait, who? Wait. Are we talking about? Are we talking about the Sens? Let me see. Oh man, let me see. I'm looking. Oh no, maybe we're talking about the Blue Jays. It's like no, they just lost in. Wow. Oh man, what a rough. That's a tough loss. Sorry about that, Luke. Shoot. I guess that's good news for Ryan though. Yeah, that's so close for sure. For sure.
Join the Capitals on the not making the playoff train.
Oh
So,
man. Oh dude.
but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a rough playoffs this year. I don't think any of the
Yeah.
teams that are right now out of it would have a shot at any of the teams that are in it. They've all been so good. I just
Yep.
who do you think is going to win it from the East?
I have an answer for you, but let me just quickly follow up on Crickster's question or Crickster's
Oh yeah,
follow up
yeah.
because we were
I
asking
got
about the
distracted by
sauce.
hockey.
In Italy, sauce is like a condiment. It's supposed to lightly coat pasta to enhance it. Americans slap some noodles on a plate and toss sauce on it. Right. So it's not supposed to be. So maybe there. Yeah, I see what you mean. This is definitely a more canon approach to it. So yeah,
Got it. I see what you're saying
yeah,
now.
I do too.
You cook it down a little bit at the end with the sauce into it.
That is
So
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that seems very true. I did take some cooking classes in Italy, and that is how they do it there. I'll eat it either way. People just hand me pasta. I don't really care how it's done, but I understand. I guess I used to cook it down that way as well, but I do know some people that pour it on top.
Hey, Crickster adds, look at the meat trapped in the twist of the noodle. That's true.
Yeah. Right, because you're stirring it and you're cooking it into it. I understand. Especially for that type. I feel like the different type of noodles may have a different result on whether or not you add it on top after or, during.
Yeah, Crickster says sexy. I like it. Let me update you as well, everybody. I really appreciate y'all being in the chat. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, everybody. So this is the grilled cheese double steak double beef burrito. I just wanted to show you the inside of it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying to get that shit in focus and I can't. There we go. Oh, come on. Stop focusing on me. It likes me too much. Maybe that'll do it. I'm getting a new camera. I need to get a camera.
I think honestly you need a secondary sandwich camera that's like lower down and that you can manually focus, and then that way you can just like slide it under.
Yeah, I'm just being lazy. I have another camera. I could just use that for it.
But I honestly think we would manual focus and put like a place, like an area, and like, you know what they do for like card pulls for like, I think that would be like, it could be a sandwich pull camera.
I think what I've got to do though is I got to find a desk. Like I got to find another table, just mount, to put all the stuff there. You know?
Yeah.
I
think that's
the sand cam. You got it. Oh, Pines with a hydrate. Thank you. Cheers.
You could even like get sponsors for it. You know, the sand cam sponsor.
Sponsored by Sponsored by what? Sponsored by like Jersey Mike's or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
That'd be good. Oh gosh, this Taco Bell really, I completely forgot about the mess component of this Taco Bell meal. It really is getting all over the place, but for the best reason possible. Okay, so let me catch up on chat really quickly. In my house, the condiment is the meal, says SFX Pines, and Stuart says sauce is the only healthy thing about pasta. I mean, I know that's fair, but it tastes so good. LJP Music, pasta is life. Breddington says the camera loves Davy. Pine says, how is Davy still eating freaking black hole? The only thing I can respond to that is I have been running a lot lately, but it doesn't excuse me. It doesn't excuse what I've done, but I've gotten away with it a little bit more than I otherwise would have. Because I ran 4.6 miles today in 40 minutes. And then like the previous day I ran like about 4.25 miles in 40 minutes, so that's kind of where I'm at. But sponsored by Arby's, there you go. And Pines wants a boom roasted. All right, let's do it. Pines, man, you sleep so much that newborn children sleep less than you. They're like up at night and they're like, man, that Pines sleeps way too much. Boom's roasted. It's a reuse of a joke, but I wanted to show that for the chat. Because that's something I've said to him in DMs, and we all got a laugh out of it. But I thought I'd share that with the rest of the chat. That's actually
I have a question. The redeem for the starting lineup, I don't see it. Is it not activated?
Give me a sec. It might not be activated. I think if it were activated, I might be waiting on it because I'm pretty busy with all this right now. But I would certainly do it. Let me double check.
I wanted to redeem it for later, but I was looking at it and I just wanted to ask the question if that was intentional.
It was not intentional. I accidentally forgot to turn it back on. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
It's kind of a bummer because like we could have had that yesterday with Eddie. That would have been great. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep nibbling at this burrito. Pine says that's because newborns are amateurs. Steeman says, oh, by the way, Steeman friend, welcome in, Steeman. I get winded driving 4 miles. That's funny. How are we doing on time? Let's see. I think we just went through another... Maybe I had a melon break without me knowing. I'm sorry. I get so excited about these things. It's not really... I can talk to you about ad breaks off air. It's probably not in good taste to talk about it on the air. But it's cool that like everyone has... I'm an endorser of the ad break in general, but I won't go into details. I think it's better to talk about that off the stream. But
I actually honestly never look at my notification thing, so I never know when it's running on my own stream. And so because it's an audio podcast, so I can't like just stop for 2 minutes and like, you know what I mean? Like it has to keep going because on Facebook it will, you know. So
yeah, you got a kind of a tough situation there, right? Because you're actually doing the podcast for multiple platforms, not just for Twitch specifically. So
It was
your
kind of
channel.
cool. I was messing around with Chat GBT today just to see what it knew, and ask some questions, and it knew about my podcast. I asked it, does it, what Sports OTHB is, and it like told a whole readout of what I do and all the things. I'm like, wow,
Is that exciting or creepy? What do you?
I don't know. I kind of felt both ways. And it also
Yeah.
knew about my dad, and I do know that my dad
Okay,
is a public figure, but like it was like I don't know how I felt about that one either. Like I had never messed around with ChatGPT before,
Yeah.
so like that was kind of my first thing. I was like, oh shit, it knows more than I already thought. So
It's a little frightening. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We're having an entire professional development on it on Monday at my school that I work for, just because we're trying to stay a couple steps ahead of it, because kids are going to use it. Maybe the adults and the teachers use it for syllabus or other things. So it's a crazy time for sure.
Yeah, 100%. No, I respect that, Stuart. Seriously, my problem with ad breaks is I put a lot of money into subs and gifted subs, so I should be recognized for that. Yeah, I think there should be like something where if you've gifted and you subbed a certain number of channels or a certain number of subs each month, like I feel like you should have like some kind of an immunity for that. So I feel like that's fair.
You can just get the turbo, right?
No, but that's what I mean. Like that, you should get the turbo for that. Like you shouldn't have to pay another like $10 a month for turbo or for nitro or whatever it's called, because like I feel like that is unfair. I'm like, because many people do. Like I know so many people who've gifted like 5 subs, at a time, 10, 20. And I'm like, can't we just let them have a nitro for that? Like, give them a nitro. Like that seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, I agree. Or my huge thing is I don't think mods should ever get to see ads on your channel, or you should be able to choose to monetize your mods or not, right? So like, I think that's a very frustrating thing, because if you need the mod to help you with something and you're on an ad break and they're not sub to you, like that's a problem, like
that's a great point. That's a really good point.
I don't think that you're gonna give everyone a sword just to get out of advertisements. And if you're choosing not to monetize, then that's only really hurting you, right? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like people are like, oh, people would exploit it by giving away too many swords. It's like, I don't think you want that many people having control over your channel. I mean, most of us are fairly guarded. I mean, I've given the sword to a fair amount of people, but like, you're not giving it to everybody, just to get out of advertisements. So.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Pine says, I feel like top subbers and donors are underappreciated by Twitch. Yeah, I love that too. Too. Yeah.
Yeah, and also there's the numbers of what Twitch is pulling from, what the average thing is. It's pretty crazy what the cut that they get.
This is why I didn't want to go too deep in this, because like this is gonna get to stuff that is gonna start like we're gonna start flying close to the sun when we talk about.
No, it's fine. I honestly don't believe that Twitch is upset if people talk about it live on their streams. Are they gonna suppress us? Like I don't think that they would. Like,
could you imagine we get suspended for eating tacos and talking about Twitch? Those
are the enemies of fun.
Oh, I know it. So, yeah. Now, Brett, I don't know if I necessarily completely agree with you. The turbo seems like a big way of saying fuck content creators. I know what you're getting at, but I think the idea was supposed to be that I feel like the content creators get a piece of that too. So I'm not exactly sure, Mike. In other words, my response to that is inconclusive because I don't know the parameters behind that. But I do think it is a lot to ask someone who gets the Nitro subscription in general. Like, you're already asking these folks to like buy these subscriptions to support channels. And then you're like, well, you can also get the Nitro, but then why would you subscribe to anybody's channels then? Other than the sheer virtue of just supporting their work. That's kind of where I'm at with that.
I like LJP's comment. We have to do pools and hot tubs to really get noticed. So that's pretty. It's like sadly true. But I've seen so many talented musicians, and people, just get so like underappreciated on this platform. And I'm, like sometimes like I turn into the big ones that have thousands of people watching. I'm like, what am I watching? You're just like sitting around like. I don't know. I mean, people like different things, but it's just, I'm always surprised at like how underappreciated some musicians are and artists and other people on this platform. Like, and I know that the content that I produce is a sports show that probably very few. It's regional, and it's not going to get a huge draw. But so many musicians I know, I think of like the Josh Turks of the world that should have hundreds and hundreds of people in his room. I mean, he's so freaking talented, and it's always surprising to me that who Twitch really tries to push to the top with front page, and because people just get random front page sometimes, and like I just don't know how they decide all that, but it's interesting.
It is. The comments in chat are great. Pine says, I wouldn't mind doing a hot tub stream for you all. I think it'd be a great hot tub. Pine, I don't even want to speculate as to I will not. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably tune in though for a little bit just to say hi, see what it's all about.
Yeah. You do have me intrigued, so that's something.
Mm-hmm. And LJP Music says, I'm writing the next album in a Speedo. My goodness.
I'm just curious the trolls that will attract in these situations. So, it'll be interesting.
But that's part of the fun of it, for at least in the case of Pines. The people that are going to come by to watch a troll him in the stream.
And the biggest troll in that stream would probably be Modfather, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. Brian says, you'd all tune in, don't lie. No, listen, I'm not fronting it. I will tune in. I see that notification, hot tub stream SFX Pine. I'm like, yeah, stop. Sorry, sorry, autopilot. I have to go over it. This is more important. Quick, just to start following the people in their underoos and hot tubs.
Yeah, no, I agree, LJP. I think the people that do find you are real, true friends, and the relationships I've been able to build on this platform, even though I have much larger followings on other platforms, the connection isn't there. So to speak to your point, like, it's one thing to have viewers. It's another thing to have a relationship with the people that are watching you and interacting with you, which is, totally different. And like, especially, I mean, I've live streamed on a lot of different platforms, and, YouTube is very toxic just in general. And
absolutely.
Facebook Live, you'll get some people to, tune in and chat, but a lot of people just tune in for 30 seconds and then tune out. Like it's not, you're not having people stay on your content for long periods of time.
Oh my goodness! Look at this raid we got right now! Holy cow!
What?
Whoa! Emily, thank you so much for joining us. Holy cow! I gotta catch you up on the Taco Bell happenings. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Oh my goodness. Hello, Borkin friend, my good Borkin friends. How are you doing tonight? It's so great to see you all. How was the rest of your stream, Emily? So good to see you. Who says this is a stellar group today? Well, you all are a stellar group joining us tonight. It's really nice to introduce myself to many of you. I am Davy. I am a variety streamer based out of Los Angeles. And we do a lot of fun things on this program. We feature content creators throughout Twitch. We featured Emily McVicker on this program before for an interview. It was last year in the summer. It was a great spot. If you missed it, check it out on our YouTube page, which is at Davy's Eating Sandwich. And Emily is a phenomenal musician out of Seattle. I would like for all of you at our Sandwich Show chat to follow Emily McVicker. Mods, can we give a shout out to Emily here? And yeah, absolutely, for sure. Really fun. Emily really took us into the ins and outs of doing music and shared some great stories. So check it out. Let me go get the link to our spot, and I'll link that in chat for all of you who are on from Emily McVicker's channel. Really great to have you out tonight. So yeah, this is Robbie G Sports OTHP. He's my good friend. He hosts a sports show on Twitch, which is called Sports on the Hill. And tonight the two of us are having food. I am eating Taco Bell. This is what I have left over. But I also play music on this channel. I also feature just chatting streams as well, which is what tonight is. And we also have interviews coming up as well, formal ones. And look at this burrito I have tonight. How are your tacos, Emily? I also would like to inquire how the tacos were tonight. So apparently there's taco game up in Seattle too, Robbie.
Nice.
So good to see you all. Thank you so much for the raid, Emily. It really means a lot. I appreciate you being here tonight. Let me just go. Bill, it's so good to see you too. Bill's actually a pretty solid musician too, Robbie. Bill's part of Gates and Goodell.
Right. Yeah. Bill Goodell hangs out a lot on Primordial Sound stream, and I mod over there. So
Love it.
Yeah.
Emily says my Mexican sandwiches. Pump it up. I love it. Got some tortas. Very nice. Tacos are the best. Love it. She's having street tacos this evening, says Bruiser. Good to see you again, Bruiser. Welcome in. So nice to see you all. Thank you so much for the raid, everybody. I'm going to show you some more really good food footage just to recap you on all the things. So, Robbie, I would like to show the people from Emily McVicker's channel your amazing,
oh, yeah, for sure.
Your amazing tacos in Los Angeles when you were in town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Bill Goodell MQ Bush. I appreciate you so much. Oh, shoot. I am in the wrong thing. Let me go switch this over. There we go. Okay. So, folks, behold, this is really exciting. These tacos. Look at this taco truck that our friend Robbie G was at in LA just about a week or so ago.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you some of the tacos that our friend Robbie had. Look at the line, long line, and then look at
making it fresh, making all the tortillas fresh and everything, cooking it and putting all the stuff in it. And you have all the different fixings, all the things you can put inside of it. It's a hell of a truck.
And Frank, thank you so much for the follow. Robbie's show is a sports show. Actually, this show is more of a variety show. So it's
right.
I leave the sports to my friend Robbie. He does the heavy lifting as far as sports are concerned, but we feature a lot of food on this channel, and we do music too. We do karaoke shows, which are really, really fun. I'm excited.
You do sometimes do a sports show. We did a show last night about March Madness. So.
We do. Yeah, that's true. I do sports sometimes. That's quite right. So let me just keep showing you these tacos. Look at these, folks. Look at those tacos. Now, isn't that? Well, thank you, Frank. I'm really glad you appreciate variety as well. Tacos from scratch are amazing. Oh, I'm going to show you some tacos from scratch from our friend Crickster82, who's in our chat tonight. They look phenomenal. So these are the tacos from the taco truck.
Welcome in, House of Viejo.
Oh, Viejo! So good to see you. Shout out to House of Viejo. Did we get a shout out to Emily McVicker as well? I hope you, mods, give it Crickster waves. Crickster, we're about to show your incredible tacos to the incredible community from Emily McVicker's, the Mermaniacs. And so there's the quesadilla that Robbie had just about a week or so ago. Really great. And there's Robbie. There's Robbie on the left and his buddies and his wife on the other side of the photo. So good to see you. Thank you for the shout out, Stuart. Okay, so next, here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you next. Bill, thank you for the gifts of back to MQ Bush. This is extraordinary. I've never seen this before. People gift stubbing each other. This is quite extraordinary.
That is cool.
I love that.
That's very good.
So really quickly, Rob, I'm just going to show the food that Crickster made.
While you're showing that, I'm going to refill my water.
Okay, sounds great. So these tacos, this is called quesadilla. So birria is like a type of meat that's is a different type of meat, and it's been the new thing here in Los Angeles. It's probably been the new thing all over the country, to be honest with you. And so Crickster82 made these from scratch. Look how gorgeous these tacos look. Aren't they just so tasty looking right now? Oh, I love it. Did anyone find out how what happened? How late the kitchen was open at Crickster's? I love it. Brad, thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate you so much. And BC Lazarus, thank you for the follow as well. And Frank Macaluso, I thank you so much for your follow. Thank you for the 200 bits, BC Lazarus. Oh, we got a hype train! Robbie, get back here. We got to do trivia. Robbie. Let's go. Thank you so much, everyone, for the hype train. Holy cow. All right. So let's get to it. Thank you so much. And so we're going to keep on rolling through the hype train. Keep the train rolling as I ask some questions of our friend Robbie. So I'm going to change this briefly, although Robbie could play the role of me. but we're going to ask Robbie some questions in just a minute. I really want to thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. So Robbie, we just got a hype train. We're going to do some hype train trivia tonight. So
let's do it.
Are you game? So let me get some categories. I think the one I want to give you tonight, I want to give you trivia about Maryland. I feel like you have a
Ooh.
decent feel for this category. So let's do Maryland tonight. Good luck,
Born and
Robbie.
raised.
And the way this works, every question you get right, you get a point. Every question that the chat gets that you get wrong, the chat gets a point. So let's do it. Here we go. Good luck, Robbie.
Okay.
Okay. So question number 1. Which states are to the north and to the south of Maryland?
Oh, that's easy. So to the north is Pennsylvania, and to the south is Virginia, but also technically D.C. And also, it's interesting. West Virginia kind of comes in from the south and kind of borderlines on the west. So it's on the corner of the state, so it kind of borders on multiple different sides. So I just don't know functionally how they're doing it. So
Robbie, this is great.
Delaware is off to the side. So that's not north or south. So we're gonna avoid them. But
Okay.
Maryland's an interesting state because it's a weird shape.
Yeah,
right? So,
absolutely.
anyway.
It very much is. But you had it right. Pennsylvania and Virginia are the answers. Nicely done. You're 1 for 1 in our trivia tonight. Question number 2. What is the mascot for the University of Maryland athletic programs?
Oh, the Terrapins.
Yes. 2 for 2. Nicely done.
Sports and Maryland. I'd hope I'd get that one right.
Yeah, if you got that wrong, I was gonna leave. I was gonna
Just walk out.
gonna be your show. You take over. Okay. Next question. Which past HBO crime drama was set in Baltimore, Maryland?
Oh, The Wire.
Yes. Great show. 3 for 3. All right. Question number 4. Which sports franchise was once known as the Baltimore Bullets?
The Washington Wizards, because they moved to the Washington Bullets.
You got it. Nice. All right. So question number 5. These
Weird.
questions are made
I
for
got
you,
the
man.
ding, but I don't have a 4. I don't know what
Here we
happened
go.
to my 4.
Oh, wait. Oh, did I skip them? Oh, I forgot to click the button. Sorry. Okay. Question number 5. Which team has more championships, the Orioles or the Ravens?
The Orioles or the Ravens? Oh, that's a good question. The Ravens just have the 1, so the Orioles. I think it's the Orioles.
It is the Orioles. The Orioles had 3,
3. Okay.
and the Ravens had 2.
2. Right. 2. Ravens are 2. Right. Exactly. Okay. I got it right in my head. I was like, but most of the Ravens ones are before my time. Most of the Orioles ones are before my time. I do remember both Ravens victories.
Big time props to Frank and MQ Bush. You all are killing it in the chat with these responses tonight. Thank you so much. And I'll thank everybody for the bits and such and shortly. Question number 6. True or false? True or false? The Star Spangled Banner was written in Maryland.
It's true. It's in actually my son's going to bed book all about Maryland, which has Maryland facts, which is also helpful for this trivia.
That book is coming through for you, Robbie. That's great. So question number 7. Which city is the home to the U.S. Naval Academy?
It's Annapolis, our capital.
You got it. Well, there we go. You're 7 for 7. Folks, give our friend Robbie G Sports OTHP a follow. If you can give a link in the chat, folks, for our friend Robbie. Give our friend Robbie a follow, everybody. Question number 8. Which of these artists are not from Baltimore?
Okay.
And maybe our Romaniac friends can help with this question, too. Is it Tori Amos, not from Baltimore, Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday, or Cisco?
Ooh. There's one that's not?
There's one that's not.
It's between Cisco and Tori Amos. I'm going to go Tori Amos.
It's a hell of a guess. Hell of a guess. Not the answer we were looking for. It's a very tough question. Duke Ellington was born in Washington, D.C. Isn't that wild how close that is to Baltimore?
I said I knew that, but I just thought it was a trick question. I didn't, but anyway. All right.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. So that one goes to the chat. Question number 9.
That's saying Tori Amos is from North Carolina.
Wait, is
not
it
from Maryland?
Huh.
I don't know. I'm not looking anything up, but I saw that out of the corner of my eye. So we may
Stuart
have to
says
have,
Duke Ellington composed "Take the A Train." Oh, nice. Duke Ellington House is in DC. Yep.
Yeah.
Crickster says born in North Carolina. Oh, wow. This is the second time Crickster's caught me on a technicality that is actually correct. I might have to give you a point for that, just based on that.
Or why don't give me a point, but don't give Chad a point? We'll just call it neutral. We'll just say that. We'll just take the question.
No, Chat deserves a point because the chat actually pointed out that I was wrong about something. So I need to revise the question. I'll revise the question. So
fair.
All I have to do is take out Tori Amos from one of the responses. That should be simple enough. So anyway, next question. Which style of crab is most popular in Maryland?
Ooh, I think it's gonna go with blue crab.
You got it. Blue crab is the one. You have 8 questions right so far. And last question. What colors are in the Maryland state flag?
Ooh, this is good. One side is red and white, and the other is yellow and black.
Gold, black, red.
Gold and black.
No, but we'll accept yellow. Yellow's fine.
Yeah.
You're right. You got them all. You have 9 out of 10 correct. Robbie, congratulations. Fantastic job. Holy shit. Holy cow. So good. And the chat with a spectacular point. Thank you so much.
That's satisfying.
That's a satisfying point for the chat, too. He can talk faster than I can type. That's a fantastic score, Robbie. Phenomenal. If it is not metallic, it is not gold. Okay. But I kind of would allow both.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie, fantastic stuff, my friend. Thank you so much for participating in the Hype Train trivia, and thank you all for the Hype Train, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely. Bill Goodell with a gift sub. BC Loves Otters with 200 bits. Brad Lauren Ipsum with 1 bit and 99 bits for a total of 100. And then MQ Bush and Bill Goodell with the gift subs to each other, which that's the first in Sandwich Show history, by the way. We were really excited for that historic moment. Bill also gave out a community gift sub on top of that. And thank you all so much. And thank you again, Emily McVicker, for the raid. We really appreciate you joining us tonight. And now we have a special feature redeemed by our friend King Dambreaker. And Robbie, I think you're going to be excited.
I didn't even have to redeem it this time. It's like the first time I didn't redeem it on my own. On my own show.
Here we go. You ready? This is called starting lineup, friends. If you've never done it before, what you do is use exclamation point lineup in the chat, and I will announce your name as if we're in a basketball game. We'll have the music and the effects and everything else, everyone. So, get your name in the chat, and I'll read your name off with all the gusto and the fire that comes with it. So here we go. Emily's excited for it, everybody. Here we go. Get ready. And Joey, thank you for the points for the piano challenge. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have a community challenge going too. So if let's get this.
Why don't you eat the bean while we get the people in the lineup?
Okay, great idea. So the bean tonight for Joey. Thank you so much for the point redeem. Another egg? Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the third one of these in a row. It's either egg or butter popcorn. Let's go see. Egg again. So bad. But thank you so much, Joey, for the points. I appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh, Bill too. Oh my God. Oh, let me get another one really quickly. Okay. So this one's either barf or peach. No, actually no. Check that. It's Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti. Ah, Stinky Socks. Jeez.
Wow.
You're on a run.
Yeah, chat's been on a run since I've been here. So.
That's true. They rallied since you got here. All right, folks. Let's start the lineup.
Nice.
MQ Bush, you're right. That is the Alan Parsons Project. The opening track called Serious. All right, folks. Get ready, everyone in the chat. Doubles. And now, the starting lineup for your Davy's Eating a Sandwich and Robbie G Sports OTHP Sandwich Show chat. Leading off tonight, our co-hosts of this evening, coming from the District of Champions, based around Washington, D.C., and having a nice night to himself at home while his family's on vacation. Robbie G, the host of the Sports on the Hill podcast, Robbie G, Sports OTHP. And next in our lineup tonight, scrolling up, there's so many. Next up in our lineup, joining us from the Emily McVicker raid, let's hear it for MQ Bush. And joining us from deep in the heart of Texas, by way of Austin, a wonderful, wonderful college town. He's a tucked away in Grilled Cheese Corner and a great friend of ours here on the Sam Fam and at Sarah Cameron Music and at Mandy Prater and at Danielle Allard. He's also a variety streamer here on Twitch. Raise a grilled cheese sandwich for the king. Kingdom Breaker. And joining us from the Philadelphia area, big fan of the Birds, big fan of the Phils, and big fan of the Flyers, and also a big fan of ska music and food and cooking and 3D printing and classic adventure games. Let's hear it for our good friend, one of our loyal supporters of the Sam Fam from the start, Breddington Frothing Slush. And don't forget to catch Breddington at the Pretty Good Podcast Universe podcast, available on all streaming platforms. And next in our lineup, joining us from the raid from Emily McVicker. Thank you so much for all your hype tonight. He's the Mac, Frank Macaluso. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, your Davy's eating a sandwich, and Robbie G Sports OTHP Sandwich Show Oh my goodness, Robbie. Robbie, do you not get a VIP badge because you're an artist attributor? I didn't even know. I thought you could do both, but thank you so much, everybody, for joining our lineup tonight. And Crickster, thank you for the 200 bits as well. So nice to see you all here, and I really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed the starting lineup redeem. Oh, you can be both. Well, I need to fix that. I'm sorry, Robbie. That's outrageous on my end. That's a total.
It's all good. You are a VIP on my channel.
I was gonna say, like, wait a second. I was like, wait a second. You've only been on this channel 100 different times. This needs to be fixed. Like, what are we doing here?
I need the red carpet, Davy.
I'm surprised. Maybe it is an artist attribute thing.
No. You can definitely. Be
Oh, okay. We did it. We worked it. Okay. Cool.
I'm both for.
Oh, Frank, are you a Bulls fan? He's going doubles. I love that, Frank. Yeah.
Yes.
Those were the days.
I love the Bulls back then, man. That was what got me into the NBA for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Robbie. Honestly, that's just me being a goofball. Like I meant to do that a while ago. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Jesus, justice for Robbie G. That's fantastic. Oh no. I need to. How many VIP badges do you get for a channel?
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's a different amount per channel. Have you hit your
Pines,
VIP limit?
Check, refresh your page. I'm so sorry, Pines. There is a limit. I don't recall. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. But thank you so much, everyone, for enrolling in the starting lineup, everybody. And this has been really fun. I hope you've all enjoyed it here. I think it would be really fun. Did you want to get into anything else before we raid out? I mean, this has just been a blur of a stream. This has been a really fun time. Depends on how many followers. Oh, okay. Right on.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
That does make sense.
I thought it was actually number of people chatting at the same time. Actually, is that what I think it is? So I think that if you have 20 people chatting at the same time, 30 people, I think you get a different one for different levels of that. If I remember correctly.
Jason, or if you're in our chat, can you do me a favor? I was specifically asking Jason because Jason would have a feel for this channel. I was wondering if there's a particular channel we could take a look. Wait a second. No, we got some other options here too. Pines, we have learned anything about modding? Have we learned modding? Telling people to check out your VIP-ness never gets old. Oh yeah, no, I don't ever want to do that when I'm like in other people's channels. I can never want to do that. That's never cool.
Does I thought, do VIPs get to shout out people in your channel, or is it only for mods?
Yes. That is now. I was not able to. I took a while to figure that out. I do want to thank MQ for the $20 dono. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
I really appreciate that. I'm excited, and we are getting closer to that goal. So thank you so much for the tip for the replacement Shure. I thought I used to have a Shure SM7B, but it kind of wore out, so I need to get another one. So that's very kind of you to do. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. And Green Guy, so good to see you again. Shout out to Green Guy. I think I saw it in the chat already. Thank you so much for the dono, MQ Bush. You're extremely kind to support. And likewise, from all of you here who've joined us from McVicker's channel. Francis, I learned the importance of not putting marshmallows in potato salad. What do you think?
Why can Stuart do shoutouts, but Green Guy and I can't? Is he more of a VIP? How is this working? I don't understand.
Wait a minute, you can't do it? Oh, yeah, Green Guy, okay. I'm working on it. I figure. Okay, hold on 1 second. I can fix. I can assess that. I promise. I will.
You're fine.
I need to take a timeout. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I apologize. Like, I will assess that as quickly as I can. I think I know what's going on, and I will adjust that in like a second. So.
Double secret VIP. No, it's just funny to troll you. It's fine.
Okay, right on. But I think I owe. Definitely in the case of Green Guy, that surprises me. I will fix that situation as soon as possible. I just have to figure out where it is. So.
Oh, I know what signs you're talking about. They kind of bury that menu, by the way.
Yeah, it's different for like all the stuff. So, I think it's like this one. I don't want to do. Yeah, let me just.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You can.
Let me make sure. I'll work on that after. I was like, I just need to. Thank you for the shout out, Stuart, as well. Green Guy says I rated Emily earlier. She rated. Yeah. She rated. Emily's people are here, including yourself, Green Guy. So it's nice to see you tonight. What did you do to me? I miss it. Whatever it is. I'm trying to fix it. So basically, it's supposed to be. I can't just unilaterally give it. I for some reason, there's no option to allow the VIPs to do the shoutouts, but I can manually add people who are VIPs to do them, if that makes any sense.
Oh, I understand.
So I need to go back and double check and see who the VIPs are, and then I can.
That's the thing with that Streamlabs.
Yeah, it's a kind of annoying.
In Stream Elements, you can just define all VIP to have a role.
Yeah. So that's what it is, and I do. I tried to do as best as I can, but it didn't quite work out as well as I hoped. But I can do this. I can't do this, but I can try. But honestly, but Robbie, would you mind sharing a little bit about what you do on your channel and tell us a little bit about the art stream coming up? And I'd love to. I think our community here would love to hear about it.
Yeah. It's I am involved with a ton of different stuff off of Twitch, and I mod a lot of different places. But I really love talking sports. That's where I got my start. So we just started season 8 on Monday, which was really fun. So it was yesterday. and we started a season with every college basketball finale and new baseball season. And then we go through the whole year and we talk about all the different Washington, D.C. sports teams. We started off as just like a podcast. Then it was a web radio show for many years. Then it was a Facebook Live show. And then we brought it on to Twitch a couple years ago, and then I also do art streams. I was actually thinking about doing a pop-up art stream tonight, but I like tacos more than making art, so I joined this chat. But I'm thinking on Friday I might do a pop-up art stream, and I am going to do an art stream on Thursday. We're going to be designing some emotes, so people like to watch how emotes are made. I've made a couple for Eddie Brown before, and so I'm going to make a couple more emotes for him as well. And so it's so that's fun. I've done lots of different graphics, different theme streams, different art streams as well. I've never done a video editing stream, but I was thinking about on Friday potentially maybe doing a little bit of video editing. That's what I studied in college, was filmmaking, and I have a YouTube channel as well. So I make documentaries and music videos and I've edited some of Carly's music videos together, and
You know what? I got a really good idea. Since I noticed, I was actually at Emily McVicker's channel before starting stream tonight. The chat was extremely festive and very, very, very festive. Like, they were really interested. They were really, they were really engaged. And I think I'd like to try a little bit of random questions. You ready to do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, folks, get ready. This is America's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
Do the dance. It's time for random questions. Good stuff. Ask us anything.
And when we mean anything, we mean anything. I would like to now invite all of you in our chat to write exclamation point question followed by the question you have on your mind about anything under the sun. It could be about tacos or art or food or sports or this channel or Emily's channel or anything about Twitch. And we'll take them in order for as long as you have questions. And we'll go maybe a few minutes with this tonight. So I'll give
I love how we've kind of made it an official taco show. We've now had so many segments. I feel that I know it's not an official sandwich show, but
you're right.
We're getting borderline official sandwich show here.
The only thing that was missing was like the actual like sandwich of the week segment. It's just like everything else we've done. That's so funny.
And you had tacos, so
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you don't define a taco as a sandwich, but like.
I mean, that's actually something we talked about at Emily's channel. Like, we were asking, is a taco a sandwich? And I think, I would allow it, but some people wouldn't. But I would allow it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because think about like a pita sometimes gets considered as be a sandwich, like a pita wrap or a gyro. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, the hard shell would be a tough sell, but the soft one, I think you could make a case.
Hot dog is a sandwich. I know Green Guy loves that. So my favorite is a Chicago dog. So
those are good. Those are good. Pine says, so let's go to the first question. This is from SFX Pines. What is Harry Potter's favorite cereal? That's all you, Robbie. I have no idea. I'm
gonna go with Count Chocula.
Oh, that's great. That's funny.
That's my answer.
Hysterical.
I don't know. Maybe Lucky Charms, since they're magically delicious. Maybe that's my answer.
I love it. That's great thought process behind these answers. I really like that. Pines, we're stumped. I feel free to answer that. You will, Pines. Can you re-queue your second question though? Because you can only queue one question at a time in the queue, folks. So if your question doesn't show up, I would invite you to re-queue. And Frank, I will re-queue your second question as well. I don't like that, by the way. I want it to do more than one, because I feel like if you can do 2 or 3, I think it'd be great. Pine says, yeah. LOL, Count Chocula is freaking good, and chocolate Lucky Charms is basically crack in a bowl.
It's true.
I would love to try that.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've had it. I almost bought Lucky Charms tonight at the grocery store, so I was very close. That would have been a good prop.
Almost isn't Hermione voice. It's Count Chocula, not Count Chocula. Rohomo, so good to see you. Shout out
Welcome on
Rohomo.
in.
It's good to see it. Well, things have happened since we last saw you, Rohomo. We just got a raid from Emily McVicker's incredible community tonight, and I'm so grateful for you all joining us tonight. We had a lot of Taco Bell. You showed us tacos. Crickster showed us some amazing fusilli, which I can still show you here, folks. The fusilli pasta that Crickster made tonight was not to be missed. This is really good. Look at that. It's great times. Okay, so back to business on the... Oh, not this one. On this one. Next question from Frank Macaluso. What is your favorite make and model of car?
Ooh. You should start with this one since I started the last one. I'll think about it.
Okay. And then that is a really great question. So, I mean, there's like two versions of this. This is like car I can afford.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was thinking. Is it a car that I've owned, like a favorite car that I've
Yeah.
owned, or is it like ever all time like luxury car?
Right.
Like,
So if you want
different.
my if money was no object answer, it would be the I need to get the hold on.
yeah, I'm looking up the specs of the one I want.
What the hell is the name of that? I just completely forgot both the make and the model of it, but car? What is the name of the dang car? I cannot remember.
Mine is the Lamborghini Murcielago. That was the one,
Wow. Yeah, there you go. But I'm trying. It's called the Yaira, the car that I love so much. It's a beautiful car, but I can't spell the name, so I don't remember. Hyra. I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell the name of that car was. But give me just a second. I can figure it out.
Yeah, I like Green Guy's solution. If you had an ice cream truck that had unlimited ice cream in it, then you'd have free ice cream. So that might
there
be
you
the best
go.
car.
That's pretty good.
This is the
Let us go. Oh, we'll figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out. But I also like I've also been a big fan of the Corvette for a long time. But that's kind of a basic answer. I tend to like to go. If you're talking about cars I can afford, I think one of the greatest ones they ever made was the Infiniti G35, and I mean the coupe. Like, it was just a beautiful car. Really, really great handling. This is an amazing car. I never got to own one, but I've seen so many of them. My dad had the G37 sedan, which still had a lot of of horsepower. Really, really good. So those are like my favorite cars. Oh, do you want to talk about, if you wanted a classic answer? Any mid-60s Chevrolet Impala is my favorite car from that era. It's my car. It's so good. It's such a
Nice.
yeah. Pagani, thank you. The Pagani Hyra. Yes. Thank you, Pines. Thank you so much. Yeah. MQ Bush says, I'd like a 1969 Ford Bronco. Those are beautiful cars. Yeah, the Ford Bronco was gorgeous back then. You remember the vintage Ford Broncos?
Yeah.
They're kind of small. Yeah. And they were like...
I'm trying to think what my favorite vintage car is. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it in a while. I'm pretty happy. Like, it's funny, growing up, I really like BMWs, but like I've kind of become a fan of Subarus. Like, I know that they're kind of like soccer mom-ish, but they drive real nice. Like, I thought my mom was crazy back in the day for loving them, but I kind of get it now. Liz has got the Ascent, the third row Subaru one. So like those are really nice. So they drive really well.
Yeah. I can show you photos of all these. Like, so first of all, the Ford Bronco. This is the Ford Bronco from that vintage.
Nice.
You can get them. See, you can get them in like this like teal. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
This is beautiful. Like, look at that. So that's the answer from MQ Bush. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a nice car. And then for Pines was looking for a 1965 Ford Mustang Cherry Red. I like how he specified the year too. Like, but the Ford Mustang convertible is an absolutely iconic car. So I'm gonna go convertible. So it looks like this. Yeah, look at this one. This is the one, right, Pines? This is a better photo. Why is it so small though? But this is basically what it looks like. You can see right here. Look at that. Isn't that great? So there's that one. MQ Bush says, I had an Outback, loved it. My daughter totaled it. Oh no.
Oh, no, I actually have a story about totaling the car. I totaled my first car, which sucks, but it was a 99 yellow Mustang 35th anniversary edition that my grandmother in her 90s was driving. But she gave it to me, and she gave it to me because she's like, I shouldn't drive anymore. And of course, there was like traction control stuff in it that was like tricked out, and I was a stupid teenager and hit a gravel thing and sideswiped it into a pole. So that was it was brutal.
That's rough.
But yeah, it was a really cool car. I was like, but it was like way too much car for like a 16-year-old, you know.
Yeah,
so.
I hear you. That's just the thing. It's like it's not our time. It's kind of like,
that's why it's like I'm sad that I don't have it like now, but like it was not the right time then for that, for sure.
Yep, for sure. Okay, so let's go back. Let me just show you these cars that we were talking about. So we had the if we go here, this is the Pagani Iowa. Thank you so much, Pines, for sharing the model, the make of that car, because I was so stumped. This is my car. If I had all the money in the world, this is a car I would get. This is a car. This is a beautiful car. It is really luxurious. It has a great sound system too, which most people wouldn't care about, but I'm a big time audiophile. Like I would love that. I would love that in the car. Let's see what happens here. MQ Bush says, if we're talking Mustangs, I'll take a 1966 Shelby GT 350H. Pine says, oh, for sure, that's untouchable, but the 65 has my heart. So you remember? Did you ever see Ford versus Ferrari, Robbie?
I actually haven't seen it. I do want to see that thing.
Great movie.
And actually, I changed my mind. I figured out the one that I actually want. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I can.
Now, Rahomo says 1968 Camaro SS. That's a great car. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Cause I'm looking at it, I gotta share with everybody else. Let me share with the class. Look, y'all. This is Rahomo's car. Oh man, that looks so good. I was wondering if like the headlights kind of flipped over or not. I guess not in this case, but that is the one. That's a terrific car. Yo.
That's a really.
So you're on the 2023 Lamborghini Avenator.
Yeah,
that's the Z28. Okay,
because it's similar to the other one I like.
I don't have the right one. I think I want the SS. There we go. I think this one's probably along the lines of what we're looking for. Wow, look at the lines in that car. Look at the lines in this car, folks.
Wow.
Whoa. It just looks like speed. It just looks like it just looks fast, just like looking at it. There is the SS, but the Z28's a step above that. Oh, okay. Yep. It's 1971 Chevelle SS. That's a beautiful car. Yeah, these are great. Let me look up yours, Robbie. The 2023 Lamborghini Aviator. Is that right? Aviator?
Mm-hmm.
Did I spell that right? Yep. Oh, Aventador. Oh, wow. Oh, the Aventador. Wow, that's a serious car. Wow. The Aventador. Okay. I have seen, this is what living in the fancy part of LA gives you. I have actually seen this car on the road.
Isn't that crazy? It just looks like, I don't know.
It looks like a transformer. It does.
It really does.
It doesn't look like a car. It's pretty special. Like, I like it.
If I could get that in self-driving, like, you'd feel like you're in a transformer, you know?
Yeah. Crix just says, I do not know how people get in and out of short ass cars. I mean, it's a miracle. Like, just to be able to get it. Getting out is the hardest part of that of all. Like, you almost have to crawl out of there like a baby. Like, you. How do you get out of this thing? I don't know. It looks like it'll beat me up and take my lunch money, says Pines. Let me go back here. Bel Gadell, yeah, but if you're talking Shelby, the Cobra is it. That's true.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I love that car.
MG Bill Goodell is a phenomenal, very classy brand. I really like your pick here. Let's go show this one too. So this is the 1953 MG. These MGs, these are British icons. Like, look at this. And I didn't even know they still made cars like this in 1953. This looks like a car from like the 30s. Like, this is a very beautiful car, Bill. My goodness, this is, wow. That's so regal. Like, I can see it like pulling around like a circle, like to pull up in a fancy mansion somewhere, you know? That's a beautiful car, Bill. Okay, so I'm trying to catch up on chat some more. Oh yeah, so Crickster went for a 69 Chevrolet Caprice. I have not really seen what that specific year looks like. Dude, that looks like. Oh yeah. Oh, this is beefy. Look at this car. Yeah. That's lean. That's a lean. Well, not lean, but it's a mean machine. Look at this. Y'all.
Davey, I'm gonna go feed Neville and refresh my water real quickly.
No worries.
I'll be right back.
So while Robbie takes off, let's go ahead and keep looking at some of the other responses you all have here. Ramos says the Lamborghini Miura was great because you had to be short, but also built like a chimpanzee. That was the last year for the TD. I see. Bill says in 54 they had the MGA and they had a 73 MGB. Now we just need a fancy mansion. Right. Absolutely. Rally Green Metallic. Well, I think what I like about your all's choices is these guys are not like, these guys are like, they have an edge. They are big. They are beefy. They are built to like they are built to own the road. Those are really great. I'm going to give you one more and then we'll go back to questions. And thank you very much for your patience. Anyone else with questions in the queue? But the Mercedes-Benz, we call this the Bugatti. I mean, the Pagoda, because SL, what is it? 1968, I think is what it was. Yeah, this is the one. The SL 280. Yeah, I think this is pretty close to what I was looking for. Yeah, this is, but I wanted in a I'm in a different color though. Like maybe this one would be good. Yeah. The SL 280. This car, I kind of want this. No, let me get a different color. Like I really like, I mean, this would be fine. Like this would be good, but well, the green one's my favorite. If I can find the green one. I think I found, oh, okay, I found one. Okay, so this is the Mercedes-Benz SL280 from the 1960s. It is just so beautiful. And it's called the Pagoda because you can take the top off. So it's one of the first like cars where you could take the top off. Hardtop convertibles, basically. MQ Bush says Duesenberg had some great cars. Oh my goodness, absolutely. Also, 1937 Duesenberg SJ, way ahead of its time. Let me go look at that. Well, let's go see about that. 1937 Duesenberg SJ. Let us see about it. Oh my lord, this is great. Oh, I hear you on this. Let's go take a look at let's take a look at one of these close up. This is really quite stunning, folks. Quite stunning. But there it is. Oh gosh, what a car. Doesn't that look amazing? This is one that Rahomo suggested, the 1937 Duesenberg SJ. Bobby Hull had one of those to Stewart. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, I've gone to a couple car museums. I wish that there was a way to easily, I have to go find the photos and send them to you, but there's this really great place, museum that's out in almost the middle of nowhere in Virginia, near Luray Caverns. It's like right next to the caverns, and they have some of the coolest old cars just stocked all the way through. It was a really cool, like, random find, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what's MQ Bush says that's why people say that's a doozy. It's short for Duesenberg. Really? And look at Racomo's comment. Supercharged DOHC. I didn't even know they had DOHC in 1937. Like that's just wild to me. That is wild to me. Pine says, I read somewhere that the first jaguar is actually shaped after male genitalia. It's supposed to be phallic. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I think a lot of things were kind of shaped that way over time. Oh, we got a melon break. I'm so sorry, folks. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Unless you're a sub. If you're a sub, you can get the melon break ad free. We'll show some more cars during the melon. We'll show some more cars after the melon break. But honestly, this has been just an incredible time. We do need to get back to the question queue after the break's over, though, because I think we still have like a lot of questions, and we have completely been derailed. Oh, MQ Bush, I see you have a sub, so we can answer this question for you. Have you ever eaten at Portillo's in Chicago? I haven't been in Chicago. I've never been to Chicago, but there are Portillo's in other states too. I have had a Portillo's, absolutely. Their beef sandwich is phenomenal, really, really good. Like, I love Portillo's. It's really good, and their hot dogs are great too. So yeah, I've been. Goodell, Bill, have a great night, Bill Goodell. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you hanging out. So good to see you. Have you been to Portillo's, Robbie?
I don't think that I have, but I did go to Chicago when I was pretty young, so it's possible that I may have, but not remembered it.
Gotcha.
Wonder, can you see this? Yeah, I guess you can on screen.
Oh, let me go bring that in.
This is part of the cool old car museum.
Yeah,
I was catching Pokemon in it, but
2015.
But yeah, it was this really cool place. It had lots of like really old. Like this one was really cool.
Now, is that
so? What was it? It's a 1910 Buick.
A Buick. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool, and then.
But Bill, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you so much, Bill. Have a great rest of your night, my friend.
Here, the 1915 Ford Model T. They had one there.
Wait, let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, Robbie. I mean, I've been to a place called the Peterson Car Museum, so very similar exhibits. Like, it's really cool to see the history of the automobile, and you really see every single genre, every single era too. And so I really appreciate those photos. Those look really great. Like, there can only be like maybe like 5 of those left over, right? Like, so see one. Do you feel that? Do you feel that magic of seeing something that's so rare?
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty cool to definitely see all of those the old cars and see where it's come from and the history. And it was cool that it was a time where we actually, one of the very few breaks that we got, someone was watching Zach, so we got to go away for the weekend, just the two of us. So we got to really wander through it slowly, kind of thing.
Yeah. SFX Pond says, add me so I can send you stickers. I think that's for you, Robbie, for the Pokemon. Oh,
yeah. For sure.
Cool.
Message me on Discord. I'm definitely down to do it.
Okay. So let's get back to the queue, everybody. Crickster with a question. What should I learn to cook for a future stream? Crickster, you've cooked it all. So gosh. What do you think, Robbie? What would you like to see?
Wait, sorry, what was the question?
What would you like to see Crickster cook for a future stream at Crickster's?
Ooh.
Crickster's Kitchen.
I guess I don't know what type of stuff they eat. Could just be anything. Is there a limitation on genre, complexity?
If you want, and budget, because
there's a lot of different food options out there. So those are important.
I mean, Crickster,
clarifying.
If you were ever in the mood to spend this kind of money, beef Wellington. I wanted to see someone do it.
Exactly. You know what I really like are like stuffed burgers, where you put something inside of a burger, and some of those can be really good. There's maybe like a fish dish. I don't know if they particularly like fish, but there's a lot of cool things you can do. I know Liz makes some amazing different salmon dishes, with different aiolis, and there's a lot you can do with it, and stuff like that. So I don't know. Trying to think of something that's not too complicated so they could do it in a short period of time.
That's a great question, MQ Bush. I will tell you what, I have had a Juicy Lucy, and it is amazing.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you too? Cool. Trickster says I like complicated. So my choices are off the wall. I'm like beef Wellington, prime rib.
We should do something like a
Sushi.
hollandaise sauce, you know? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm really challenging Crickster here. Like but then maybe some more reasonable choices would be like, can you what would pizza be like? You know, pizza.
Oh yeah. Or some sort of cool flatbread that you make from scratch, you know?
Davy, literally go on my profile. Wait, which one? You mean your Instagram? Okay. I'm going to your Instagram. I'm gonna go see about this. I will do that right now. I'm going to your profile, Crickster. No way! What? Wait, no, actually, I didn't see it yet. I don't see it. I'm trying to scroll through this. Let's see. Now, Crickster has really, really done great with these creations. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
But, yeah.
Okay.
The MK Bish, that was what I was actually thinking about. Is my wife has made a lot of those sort of Juicy Lucy's where you can just stuff them with all sorts of different awesome things. So
okay, so this is a Philly cheesesteak that Crickster made.
It just reminds me of college. You know? I ate a Philly cheesesteak almost every day. It was dangerous.
Kind of a healthier one. It's got like peppers in it.
Yeah. I made sure they added mushrooms and onions, right? It's somewhat healthy, right?
Yeah. We have enchiladas. We have. Wow. This looks great. We have these. Oh yeah, stuffed foods. Nice. Yeah, this is pretty sweet, Crickster. Thank you for sharing that with us. I've never had a real one. Oh, okay. Right on. Because the real one, I know you had a real one, Robbie, because you went to UPenn for a while. So, they obviously like do the cheese whiz rather than like the provolone, because I know.
Right.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of different styles. I often do it with both cheeses, which is also an option. Okay. So you do a both. I think they call it a both Jewish, which is like a mushrooms, onions, and peppers, or I maybe add peppers to it, and then with both a little bit of whiz and provolone is how I usually do it. But lots of different ways to do it. Lots of different places all make them very differently. My favorite is Ishkabibbles. So if you got to go for one place, there's all this talk about Lee's and all these other great spots, and there are some great ones. A lot of the touristy ones on South Street I don't love as much. Ishkabibbles was kind of an underground one, and then they made a second one, so you can catch them on South Street as well. But they are fantastic. I really highly recommend it. I don't think I could spell Ishkabibbles, but it's a very long name. But it is very good, and they'll know what you're talking about there. So,
man.
Also, I mean, just a lot of great carts that just exist in Philly too. I mean, on Penn's campus, they had ridiculous carts from all over the world. It was because there's people from all over the world there, so they have all different foods. It's great.
Look, the levels to which Crickster can cook are phenomenal. This is a Kobe beef paper plate. Kobe beef. It looks like a porterhouse steak you'd get at like Peter Luger's or something. Like this looks really good.
God. I'm gonna need like a whole second dinner now.
Yeah, you're not lying, Robbie. I'm getting all hungry again, and I just had all this Taco Bell. Crazy. I'm trying to find the prime rib, Crickster. I do not see it yet. I'll keep scrolling, but let's get to the rest of the questions, and then we'll go ahead and rate out. I really want to thank you all for hanging out there tonight, though. This has been really fun. I mean, I'm sure it's there. I just haven't found it yet. But so the question, I think this is either from MQ Bush or from it was from. I'm trying to remember who sent this question, but the question was, what do you think bees dream about? I think that's really great. But whoever sent Frank, I think it was you, Frank. I think that might have been your question. That is a phenomenal question. That's a
All right.
great
What
question.
do bees dream about? I would assume flowers, right? But
Yeah.
I don't know. My guess is gonna be flowers.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I think flowers or pollen. Frank, that's a
Right.
phenomenal question. Thank you for sending that in for us. That's really great. Okay, next question from Mass Effects Pines. What would you do if you met an alien?
Guess it depends on how powerful the alien is and
Yeah.
what they want me to do, right? So
Right.
like,
It's a huge factor. Like if it's a kind alien, if it's a not aggressive alien, you'd be like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. Let me take you around. This is my favorite place, Bay Cities. It's got the greatest sandwiches, etc., etc. You know, I would do that. If it's somebody who wants to take over the world, I would run.
right, so, exactly. So yeah, I feel like we got to know what their interest levels of what we're doing. Do they want to be taken around? You know, that's
Yeah.
also a question you might want to ask them. So
Yeah, for sure. MQ Bush, thank you for the gifts of the Frank Macaluso. That's really nice of you, my friend. All right, so
thank you guys. You guys have been great all night.
yeah, this has been terrific. So, Pines, thank you for the question. We have very different responses based on how they interact with us first. You know, we're kind of feel that out, and then we'll determine our response based on that.
Of course, Max, I
Yeah.
agree.
Frank,
I'd like to hope that they're friendly, but
Yeah.
I you know, from a lot of the movies I watch, they're often not. So, you
but
know.
maybe that's a stereotype that's perpetuated by you know what I mean? Like that's a bad stereotype that we've created that is not true. That doesn't seem fair. We don't really know.
I hope not.
I hope
hope
not.
that they're the friendliest people and just want to help us.
Truthfully, I feel like anything we do is much more aggressive and awful than anything any other race or species could do. I mean, if you want me to be completely honest about it, like I can't even think of
Sure.
other.
I just hope there's no Thanos out there. I just want to like live half us. You know?
Well, Thanos is a human, right? Or maybe he's not, but
Yeah, no, he's an alien. That's what I'm saying.
oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah,
There could be Thanos. So as long as it's not Thanos, as long as it's not Thanos,
it's important. You know.
that is important. I don't want to be dust. I don't want to be dust. I want to live. I want to be dust. Even for 5 years, I don't want to be dust. Like, all right. So last question from Frank Macaluso. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream, Robbie?
Ooh. Interesting. So I think I'd have to, if I have to go with one ice cream, it probably would be a half baked by Ben and Jerry's. Because I just like the cookie dough, the chocolate in there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the one that I pick. So I don't know if that counts as like a type, because I guess it's like so many things in it, but it is you know, well, that's the problem with some of these like Haagen-Dazs and Ben and Jerry's and some of these flavors that they're pretty complicated. So I guess I assume it's of any ice cream, right? It's not just like
Yeah,
is it
like
chocolate
not
vanilla versus, you know.
Wait. Were you like?
Was the question like chocolate vanilla, like a basic one, or is
Right.
it like a specific, like, you know?
I mean, I'm just thinking of individual flavors myself, but I guess if you want to do like strawberry swirl or something like that, or
Yeah,
chunky
That's why I
monkey.
say half baked is a lot going on. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. It's not
That's
like
true.
something that anyone else is going to be replicating. So
I mean, I think that would be part of it too, though, because like if you factor in Rocky Road, which is a mixture of things, and
Right.
chocolate chip cookie dough, like those are all kind of applicable.
right. I also just like mint chocolate chip cookie dough. Like it's a rare one to find where they have all together, but when you do, I tend to like that.
Yep. With it. Let's see. MQ Bush is
What was your pick for ice cream?
You know, you'd be surprised. I actually think that. Now, I do love a lot of combinations. I do like Chunky Monkey. Like that's a good one. I like mint chocolate chip. I mean, I like it. There's a lot of these that I do like, but the one that I depend on the most is vanilla. I just think vanilla gets it done. A really good vanilla, like a really good vanilla bean, freshly made on site.
I love it with like a pie or a cake. You know, it goes really well with a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I agree.
I think that is the winner for me. Like it just goes with the most things. So it sounds boring, but it's a very good pick. Like vanilla at its best is really good. Really good.
I like vanilla ice cream with something else. I don't think I'd pick it as its own thing, to be the number one.
Okay,
if
that's
that makes sense.
That's understandable. I mean, I do like it that way. It's certainly even better with other things. To your point, like I think it's great on its own, but if you had it with apple pie or pumpkin pie or chocolate brownie, I just don't see anything else pairing with those things as well. Like chocolate would be too much. Like it'd be just redundant. Like chocolate on top of chocolate, like that's just redundant. Like I don't know if I would do that. Vanilla gets what done? What did I just say?
Well, you were just talking about how like goes good with everything. I like this idea, the splitting the answer, the favorite soft serve and favorite premium ice cream.
Yep.
Those could be two different things.
Oh,
So,
Jamie, thank you.
Yeah.
Another bean. Let's do.
Nice.
Thank you for your points, Jamie.
I might like strawberry most as like a soft serve, you know? Like I really like a good strawberry soft serve. I mean, I like chocolate ice cream in general, but if it's like really soft and like I really like a strawberry milkshake, you know?
Yeah. But I think what vanilla gets done the most is it pairs with like other desserts extremely well. Yeah.
I agree.
I do want to and Frank says I think Rocky Road might be my favorite, but I'm not overly picky. Super cool. MQ Bush has split the answer: favorite soft serve versus favorite premium. Oh yeah, you already did address that. Yeah. So favorite premium is like Breyers, or even better. Like maybe for me out west, I would say McConnell's vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean. That is, or and then there's another one that they call black and tan, or I think, or something like that. Whatever the one that's like a dark ice cream plus a white ice cream at the same time.
Yeah. Well, there's so many vanillas now. Like I was at the grocery store the other day and I was like, holy moly, like there's 4 different vanilla options.
Yeah.
You know, for like one company. I was like, wow, that's a lot.
Oh my!
We get another raid.
Keither! Welcome back, my friend. How's it going? I predict a riot. I predict a riot. What a night this has been. Keith, it's so good to see you again. You were great on Borgfest, my friend. Thank you so much for coming back. Folks, give our friend Keith a full thank you for the shout out, King, in the chat. That was the Borgfest raid call. Felt appropriate. Absolutely. Folks, our friend Keither is a fantastic trivia game streamer on Twitch. And they also do like Name That Tune. Things like that. I would like to invite all of you to follow our friend Keither37 tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, Keither. My name is Davy. I'm a variety streamer here in Los Angeles, and I host a variety show called The Sandwich Show. We feature music, we feature games, and we feature conversations like tonight, where we have our bonus show, our Taco Bell stream with Robbie G Sports OTHP, who's joined us tonight. We were taking the last of the random questions. We also were eating Taco Bell this evening, and I have an egg. I mean, I don't have an egg. I have a bean to eat. Here's what I have left over. This is the rest of my burrito that I had from Taco Bell. It's a double stuffed grilled cheese burrito. Hope you like it.
Wow. Yeah. It's a heck of a burrito.
It really is. Folks, Keither is only 18 followers away from 300 friends. We can help him get there. Only 18. We can cut that in half tonight, I think, friends.
Yeah. Especially if the lurkers get involved. we can probably get there all there.
But thank you very much. And Below Guy, thank you so much for the follow as well. It's really nice to meet you. I do indeed eat sandwiches, but tonight it's been mostly Mexican food, or Mexican adjacent in the case of Taco Bell. Can't really call it Mexican food. That'd be ridiculous, but how does it compare to the quesarito? Oh, that's right. It's a little bit. I think the quesarito's better. The quesarito gets more to the point. This has kind of got a lot of dressing, like it's got rice and other stuff, and I do like that the coating of cheese around the tortilla. But I think the quesarito's better. It's more sauce. It's messier. I'm a big fan of the quesarito. Oh my gosh, Boops! Thank you so much for the 710 points for the challenge. I've got so many beans tonight. Keither, thank you for the points. I appreciate you so much. Tim, it's so good to see you again tonight. Y'all were just champs over on the Borgfest on Sunday night. Tim, thank you for the points. Oh, I did this to myself. I know I did. So now we have 4 beers.
I love this. Pump it up for Chad. Everyone.
Let's just start the music now. Look at all these beans. Folks, can we let me just do a command mods. I'll do this. We'll do the Bards command. Follow our friends at Books from Bards as well, and keep the 37. So great to see you all tonight. How is your stream, by the way? It's under 9. Okay, right on. What were you playing tonight, Keither? And Tim, you were great. Tim, wait,
Yeah,
I wish you had.
That was such a good show earlier. I had so much fun over there.
Oh, with Brookstone Bards? Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
They were. Did you see Tim doing like the sign language for Bohemian Rhapsody? It was so
That was
good.
Pretty great.
It's so good.
That was such a great show.
Fantastic stuff. If you missed it, you can check out their YouTube page for the replay. Don't follow us. No, please follow them. Oh, so good. I didn't even know about the beans. I just like sticks. Well, I appreciate you so much. And we are at 900 points. This was banana stream. This stream is completely. God. Thank you so much, everybody. So we have all these beans, and then we have a Klondike bar redeem. Okay, so right, Robbie. So this is another egg or buttered popcorn.
Oh my God! Go egg, go egg! Can we do 3 eggs in a row?
That too, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh.
How is it possible?
This is quite a streak
Yeah.
this egg is on. Okay.
Yes, I did catch Strong Bad doing Highway to Hell. That was definitely a top moment for sure.
Okay, 2 redeems coming from Mond. Mond, so good to see you. Can we give a shout out to Mond? Mond is going to host a, would we call it a subathon? I think we're called a subathon. Yeah, subathon on 17th and the 18th, and I'm actually going to be part of it. So, exclamation point Mond in the chat. Now, the next one. But before we get to the popcorn or egg, we're going to address this potential booger or juicy pear. I think this one's for Boops. It's another pear! Yes! Yes! Urgh! Let's go! Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a huge victory. I can manage the egg.
You had a bad run going into that. I think since I've been there, it's almost all been.
You're absolutely right, Robbie. So we have 3 to go. Unless you were to redeem the community challenge, then you'll have even more beans to go. Let us see. All right, this is either strawberry dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. Yeah! Let's do it. Let's go. Strawberry banana smoothie. I feel like I earned that one. I can only imagine like folks like Carly Sings and Aaron watching this right now. They would be furious right now. All right, next. This is either barf or peach. Okay. Now, Keither, I've got good news. We did not get the booger. It was a peach. It was the pear. This one's either barf or peach. No way.
Oh,
I got the peach.
what an incredible run back.
This is extraordinary, folks. Extraordinary. I'm looking for some Rick commands in the chat from our mods. Definitely worth at least a couple of Stevens' lies. Oh, I don't think Riggs is. I think Riggs is mods only. So I shall do the honor this time. All right, the last one. Can we get 3 eggs in a row? 3 rotten eggs in a row. MQ Bush's definite lack of boozlement.
Well, no, this would be the 4th. You've already had 3 eggs.
So this is for an unprecedented fourth rotten eggs bean in this stream. Unprecedented, never been done before on the Sandwich Show. I love everybody's rooting for this. Here we go. Oh, I had one good one earlier. Oh, it was a popcorn. Oh, I had a good one earlier in this run. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's been many eggs in a row.
Yeah, between the specific flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us see. Nah, nah, nah. I guess I'm getting in the Easter spirit because or Passover. All these eggs. Oh. Steven says, "With the price of eggs these days, I'll take eggs."
I agree.
That's a fair point.
Crazy how expensive they are. I didn't actually get eggs at the grocery store just now because it's like that's really expensive. I don't know if I need them that badly.
Crickster says at the very beginning you had a pair before the mods were here. True. Yeah, we did have a pair at the start of the stream. So thank you everybody for all your points for the do the popcorn ones even exist? They do exist. I have had one or two of them. I am happy to report they actually exist. Eggs are $3 at Amazon Fresh. Is that for a dozen or for like one? But that's good. If they are for a dozen, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so I got this for Mon Samerki. You ready, Mon? This is called What Would You Do for a Klondike Bar? And presented to you by our friend Mon who did the redeem. Thank you so much, Mon. Here we go. And it is. Trying to find it. Oh, okay. This is actually an incredible. Here we go. Wait. Let's see. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Mon says, I already had a Klondike bar, so the urge is gone for them, and my bloodthirst has been sated for now. Huh! For that chocolatey loaded ice cream, loaded big and thick, no room for what? Oh yeah, room for stick. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Wow. That one came out of left field. Thank you so much, Mon. Mon had a Klondike bar. It's a most unusual night for the redeem. Well, Mon, kudos to you. I'm glad you got one. So let's see. We have Boom Roasted. Mond. Yo. Mon, you eat so many tacos that I'm like, that's just kind of ridiculous that you can even eat that many tacos. I question the authenticity of your eating the tacos. I don't know. I just can't believe it. I just think your taco eating ability is just mesmerizing. But honestly, thank you also for including me in your subathon. Your subathon coming up in a couple weeks. Mon, you're just good people. Thank you so much for your kind artwork and everything. Boom Roasted. Yeah, got you good. Next we got something from Hydrate. Let's do this one, Robbie, together. For you, Mon, thank you very much for the redeem. Man, I made Davy reset themselves, and you really did, Mon. I was like, okay, I'm ready for like demons and stuff, and like, oh, you had one. Oh, okay. Mon says my metabolism is so high I can handle it. Okay, cool. Taco eating ability. Is it after midnight yet? Steaming. Got him. Hooray for the consumption of liquid refreshment since Frank. Appreciate you, Frank. And now let's get something from the room. And I thought I had something set up and oh yeah. Okay, so here's what I have. This, you know what? You'll appreciate this, and this is completely unintentional, but this is a serendipity. This is just a really nice coincidence. I have for you, and you will most definitely appreciate this, Robbie, a baby FedEx truck. This is like a Hot Wheels sized FedEx truck. FedEx is a very big thing down in your part of in your neck of the woods.
Yep. They pay for a terrible stadium. No.
I know, it's pretty rough. But this cool Hot Wheels truck It's really nice. Like it's very the detail on here is really really good.
Nice. I also redeemed something for you.
Wait, was it? What is it? Oh my god! I gotta cover my face so no one can see. It won't focus on the car, but it's beautiful. Trust me. I'm like the elephant man. I'm like this. Like,
It
and
really
anyway.
does love your face. Yeah, once you put it right next to your face, it focuses on it.
Oh, that's true.
Hey,
Right. That's a good idea, Robbie.
It worked.
It worked. So thank you so much for the redeem, Ramon. And from Robbie, we are giving our all of our raiders like the entire catalog of Sandwich Show tricks tonight. Like this is what a night this has been. Okay, so now, and Robbie, honestly, thank you so much for hanging with me through all this. This has been really fun tonight.
Yeah, it's been a really good night. I feel like this is the most unofficial official sandwich show ever. 'Cause we've almost done it all.
We've really almost done it all. I mean, like, I was like, oh man, I feel bad. I'm not gonna get Robbie to come on for a sandwich show, and then all of a sudden it just happened.
All of a sudden I appear.
Yep.
You lured me with tacos, Davy.
Well, tacos will do that. Tacos will bring the people. We gotta wait out.
Sure.
We are in a melon break. Okay, so we got a melon break. So we'll do the Mentos trick after the melon break. I don't want people.
Yeah. No, you gotta.
I want to make sure everybody can see this. So let's just wait this out. Keither says, "I don't have enough points to do a lineup because I've been spending them on sticks." Keither, we're getting so close. We are literally less than a week away from the Sticks piano stream. I'm very excited about it. Have to get the
Velveeta lineup today.
Yeah, the starting lineup was awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for redeeming that. King Dampbreaker. It wasn't Robbie. It was King Dampbreaker.
I know. I was shocked. It was done while I was being distracted.
I love it. Mon says, out of all the places, though, Taco Bell. Well, yeah, I mean, Taco Bell is a more national brand, so I thought that the community would connect a little more with it. So, but, Mond, yesterday, I had Del Taco. That is a true story. I had Del Taco yesterday on the Sandwich Show with a taco and a double cheeseburger during our spot with Eddie. So I actually did both restaurants this week. Approximately 28,000 points left to go to six. Yes! Phenomenal! So that means I think we're going to do one more stream then. We'll probably do a stream on Friday. We could just do, I don't know, what would you want me to do, Robbie? I mean, Yo, Homo, thank you for the points. Yes. So now we're down to like 15 or maybe 25,000 at this point. Everyone, please give all your points to Sticks. Yes. Need some milk tepeyac. Oh, Tim, that's great. That's a great idea.
It displays, but I just gave 1,200 more. But I guess because I gave some before, it doesn't display. It's weird.
What did you?
I just gave 1,000 more, but I only had given 1,000 the first time because you maxed out at 2.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why that didn't show up.
Interesting.
Welcome back from the melon break, everybody.
You are closer now, so that's good.
Okay, so here we go. This is how it works. So this is a melon. This is the Mentos trick. So we put in the Mentos into the Diet Coke bottle, and it creates a geyser, just like it did back in the mid 2000s. Here we go. Wow, that was a good one. Holy cow!
That was a good one.
So Robbie, thank you for that redeem, and Mon, thank you for this redeem. And so, if you're wondering what Velveeta is, I mean, basically, you just kind of, you kind of hold up and you go, Velveeta! Thank you, Bond. Appreciate yeah. Woo! Just like it did back in the mid 2000s. Such shade. What do you mean? Because that was like when it was big, I think. I wasn't trying for shade. I'm sorry about that, everybody. But Next time you get Del Taco, get an epic chicken and guac burrito, and have them add fries and queso to it. You won't be disappointed. That does sound great. Doesn't that sound great?
Yes. I
Mod,
can put that right
love
now.
the call. So we are 24,000 points away. 24,000 points away from the Sticks Community Challenge. Now, I could just restart the stream. Not gonna do that. Because that's a sudden amount of beans I would have to eat all of a sudden.
Oh, right, because it's per stream. So technically, you stop the stream, we could donate another 2,000.
Yeah. No, I just meant that because it was like a really big trend, and it was a really fun trend back then. So I didn't necessarily mean like it hasn't changed or anything per se. So my fault for that, everybody. But anyway, Monsters, it's probably the most filling thing for $9. Yeah, that's pretty good value. So this is for Homo. Thank you so much for your Bean Boozled redeem. I'm sorry, I'm so mixed up. For your community challenge redeem, let's go ahead and pop this in and see what this is. This is either dirty dishwater or it is birthday cake. King says, in local news, streamer hits wrong button, starts stream over, reaches community challenge. Have you tried Pepsi yet, Davey? Peeps? I have tried Pepsi. It's not as good. It doesn't seem to do as much of a geyser as the Diet Coke does. It's interesting.
Yeah. And you tried a Diet Pepsi? Because I think it's whatever is in the diet is reacting.
Ugh. I got the dirty dishwater. Peepsy? I don't know what Peepsy is, Crickster. Oh my. I hope it's something you can drink. Pepsi. Oh, I don't know if I would enjoy that. But you're saying for the effect, right?
Oh, is that a
Oh
thing?
my gosh. Could you imagine like the chemical reaction to putting a peep into Pepsi?
Interesting. I
Okay,
have no idea. Would
Crickster?
that be a big thing? I don't even know.
Crickster, we are going to do that on Friday. The Peepsy stream on Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. They made one? Keith says, consider yourself lucky. Oh, I don't know if I want to try it. I don't think I would eat it.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't.
It's just a drink.
I have limits. I don't know if I would try. I don't know if I would do that. Do you like
I like
it,
how you
Crickster?
say
when
you have limits when we did a Taco Bell stream. So it's it's
Oh, there's a Peeps flavored Pepsi. I don't know.
it's a Peeps favorite food. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
We're gonna need to. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe make it an additional thing that if you knock it out of the park in the next stream, you
Okay.
have to drink it.
So like a sub goal, basically.
Yes, but for this community challenge, like if you can raise.
Oh, that'd be the next
25,
community challenge. Okay, could do that.
Yeah. If they could finish the community challenge in that one stream, you have to drink it.
Oh, Keith is still throwing a link into. Okay, cool. Yeah. What did you think of it, Crickster? Keith does not sound like he was a fan. So, Nubui, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, and welcome to the Sam fam. Nice to meet you, my friend. And Below Guy, thank you for your follow as well. Mon says, it's not enjoyable, just letting you know. Crickster says it was meh. Yeah. I'm not exactly running to the counter for that one. I'm probably going to let that one go. But that would be a really good, like a really good community challenge. Like, the challenge would be, like, force Davy to drink Peepsy. And then, for 100,000 points, you could make things happen. Oh gosh,
Take
that
shots
might.
of Peepsy.
What would you rather have? Would you ever rather Peepsy or Bean Boozled?
I've never had either of them, so that's an interesting question.
Yeah, they both stink. Like, I guess based on what I'm reading here.
I think I would try the Peepsy. I like trying almost anything once, so.
Right. Okay. So if you ever want to come to Piano with me, nice. Oh, you have a 10-pack of the Peepsies? And I'm assuming you want to give them out. Right. I would only buy it so everyone in the party could try it. Well, let's see. Let's see. What else do we have here in our thing tonight? Well, I think the queue's done. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I meant to? Quickster, is there something else that you posted that I forgot to share? I'm double checking, but Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's. I think we're kind of done.
Especially like a themed drink around Easter time.
Oh, the prime rib. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I see it. It might be easiest for me to just go to the Discord to do that. So let's go take a look at this, everybody. So this is the. There you go. Take a look.
Ooh.
Now we're gonna zoom in on some of these. Now this I think is sushi. That looks good.
Wow.
I've never tried homemade sushi, Quickster. That looks really good. And then you got shrimp.
Mm.
And then we've got. Oh, that's sashimi. Okay, great. So this is sashimi here. That looks really good. Now here comes the prime rib. Now I think the thing about prime rib is I think you can make it because like it's just really just like salt and then the roast and then you just cook it at the right temperature and you slice it the right way. That looks good. I see Crickster has his photo like screenshot of the two of us in there. That's great. Oh, look at this one. Oh wow.
Wow.
Look at that doneness. Are you a prime rib fan, Robbie?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I eat almost everything, unlike my child. But Zach eats like the same thing every single day. It drives me crazy. I'm like, how could you? I'm just such a like. I need to try a million different things. And oh my god,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
eat any of this.
You know what this is, Robbie?
Yeah, isn't that? Is it beef
This
Wellington?
is a beef Wellington. She legit cooked beef Wellington. This is amazing, Crickster. This is phenomenal. You did the thing. I mean, we were asking, can you do this? You already did it. This is impressive, Crickster. Holy cow! What did you think of it?
Yeah, they said it in chat that they had done it when you mentioned it earlier. But here's the photo proof.
I got it. Gamarama says yes, please. Right? Like me too. Me too. Sous vide prime rib is so easy. Steaming. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, it would seem like it would be pretty, because you just like it's just timing and instructions, right? That totally tracks steaming. Crickster says it was good. Pump it up. Love it.
Nice.
But here's the shell of the. Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
Is Brett still in the chat? I hope Brett is around to appreciate this. This is fantastic stuff here, folks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you for sharing this with us, Crickster. Man, Crickster, I knew you as a fan of Twitch. I did not know you as a sous chef. This is really, really good stuff. Like, Steven says that crust is.
I'm very jealous. My wife is the cook in the family, so like I'm so screwed this week without her. I'm like buying whatever I can at grocery stores to make pretty simply. I've been so out of practice for like a decade.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just haven't had to really cook much. So, but I'm lucky that way. She's a really good cook. I wish she had kept up her Instagram. I tried to convince her to like take pictures of all the awesome stuff that she made, but with kids it's hard to keep that up. So
I understand. Yeah.
But I wish that she did because there'd be some pretty amazing pictures for sure.
For sure. I think there's one more I want to show you all before we head out tonight because I didn't show it the first go. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this is. This looks like a beef rib of some sort. Crickster, feel free to elaborate. With asparagus? The plating here? Wow. Oh, Crickster, honestly, this is phenomenal stuff. Crickster says, artisan cook. It is part of my high-functioning autism, working on diagnosis. If it looks good, I have to try it. Well, big time props to you, Crickster. These look fantastic. Definitely made with love.
And great plating, too. You know, just it makes it, that much even better. Which is, it's an art form to itself.
Oh, I completely agree. Like, the plating is fantastic here, too. I mean, really, the details here are nice. Like, that is spare rib slow roasted. Oh. I'm all about it.
I can definitely see that you're an artist. That's actually my favorite part of cooking is the plating stuff. So, if like Liz is making something, I like to, that's the part that I can maybe help with. So
I dig it.
Really cool.
Crickster says, my food has to be not spare rib. Or has to not spare rib. Oh, okay. tectonic plating. Steven, that's great. What a night, folks. Honestly, we've had such an incredible.
fun.
This is such a great stream. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Like, I really appreciate you very much. Friday, join us again. I think I'm going to end up doing piano. Friday's going to be like a full-fledged raising points for the Sticks piano stream on Friday. Tim is best for home on the bum. I love it. So here's the big question: is the person I'm thinking of rating still there? And I'm afraid it's going to be a no, because we've been on for a bit. And that's okay. That's okay. I would not have traded the outcome at all for any reason. This has been a really, really fun time.
Yeah, I've had such a good time. It was I enjoyed this way more than having to stream. I like being a guest. It's so rare for me. Like I'm used to be the guy having to push all the buttons. So it's nice not to have to. I can play with my cat and talk to you, and it was a good time. If anyone does want to catch a rare art stream, I don't do many art streams.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do one on Thursday on my channel with Eddie Brown Music, making him some emotes. I do a pop-up show sometimes called Emote With Me, where I design people's emotes with them on stream, and people can watch how I Photoshop, and I can give Photoshop lessons while I do it if people have questions about Photoshop as well. And we get to talk to Eddie Brown and interview him as well. And it's Thursday, so there's a live Caps game on, so you can watch me get upset about the Caps losing live as well. So,
oh, you're doing this on Thursday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on this Thursday.
Nice. Oh, yeah, y'all go follow our friend Robbie tonight! ! Robbie, if you want to. And Steve. Oh my gosh, we got two more. We have two more beans. Okay, we're not quite done yet then. So thank you so much for the points. Double checking. Who was Steven? Oh, it's just Steven. Okay. I thought there was one more, but I think it was Steven.
I swear I redeemed more points. So is it only if you number of redeems? Like if you give more later, it doesn't count? How does that work?
Possibly. Like, I know, well, even at that, like, only if you had redeemed multiple times, only the first one would have counted. Just
Got it.
Yeah. But that's just because otherwise somebody could redeem like 1 point. Like
I was wondering
2,000 times.
250 increments.
That's why I put that in there. I'm like, okay, we need to make sure that people look at that. I don't deplete my beans. So this one is either going to be peach or barf. Stuart, oh my God. Thank you, Stuart. So I got one more bean.
Wait, how does he able to do? I thought there was a max of 2,000 per stream. You can do
Correct.
3,000?
No.
Well,
So
how
that's total, like all the entire run of the community challenge. So that's including the other ones he did in other streams.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And oh my gosh, Stuart. Goodness gracious. Stuart has redeemed the bean poozle.
Stuart has too many points.
You're a champ, Stuart. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank you. So 3 beans, one's for the regular redeem, and 2 are for the community challenge. Thank you so much. It's like an encore. They don't want me to leave yet. They don't want me to leave yet.
They're gonna make you eat beans all night.
We're pretty much there. All right, so this is toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Toasted marshmallow. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, so that was pretty sweet. That's some good stuff. That was actually pretty good. Okay, so now we have this one, which is Stinky Socks with Tutti Frutti. Stuart says Troll is my name. Respect, Stuart. It's well played. Ah! God, the Stinky Socks stinks. Okay. Last one tonight, I think. I think. Is bar for peach. Let's see. It's a peach! Pointing up to the sky like Juan Soto might do or something like that. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Rigged.
You're lucky there's a 2-hour cooldown on the. I tried clicking on it.
Rick, let me do. Oh, Luke, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Shout out LJP Music, folks. Have a
Yes.
great sleep. Rest well. I'm sorry about your cold, though.
Yeah. And I'm sorry about your hockey team joining mine on the couch. It's a rough, but hopefully the playoffs will still be interesting.
Yep. And then what do we have here? Crickster says, I was super happy to actually do a full 2,000 points tonight. I have never been able to stay an entire stream. Damn 6 people getting in my way of view time. Ah, those sick people. What are you going to do about... No, just kidding. But Crickster, thank you so much for hanging out with us this entire stream tonight. And thank you for sharing all those great foods with us. Holy cow.
That was fun.
Yeah, for sure. So, again, friends, I am so grateful to have you all here tonight. I mean, this has been really great. Now for the moment of truth. We are going... Tim says, go Bruins! Yeah, your Bruins look good. Bruins look good.
Yeah.
I didn't answer your question. Who am I picking out of these? I'm picking the Bruins. I think they are the most complete team.
Yeah, I mean, they're breaking records, but you know how it is. Teams that break records in the regular season in hockey, the President's Trophy just doesn't do it. So I'm always a little cautious about that. And, but, I think the team I'm rooting for, though, I think is the Edmonton Oilers to finally break this Canada curse. No Canadian
Bobby,
team is in 30 years.
I think you're just going to break your hearts, Robbie. They are so bad at defense. They are so bad. It is pathetic.
Oh no, I don't think they're going to win. I want to clarify that. That's the team I'm rooting for.
No, I understand, but just to prove the point, like if they win the Stanley Cup this year, I'm flying to the Mid-Atlantic and go do a show. If you want me to, like, I'll go visit you. I'll buy you drinks. Whatever else you want me to do while I'm there, I'll do it. But
we can have that crab cake grilled cheese sandwich for real.
Oh, that's right. That'd be great. Go watch a Caps game. See what a Caps game's like. Like, but it's all. I think that's what I would do if they actually won a cup this year. Like that. It would be crazy. It'd be crazy, but in the best way possible. Now, how many more of these have we done? Modfather 500. What did the Modfather just do? They win the Stanley Cup. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'll drive up. Nice Boo Caps. You got more 6 points. I saw it
earlier. I was watching the Brookstone Barge, which has penguin stuff everywhere. And on my streams, you can see behind me it's all the Capital stuff.
I got this for the Modfather.
I'll remind you of this Stanley Cup that we won over that team in there. So
Tim says Penguins are trash. Dive. This is fair.
Both teams
That's
are
true.
probably missing the playoffs for the first time. It'll be the first time that both teams have missed the playoffs in the same year. I think in 16 years.
Tim, wasn't it Ledbetter 13 who had that classic comment where the iconic line where I got my version of NHL whatever and like it's busted because like when you had Sidney Crosby, all the buttons make him die. It's the best. It's like the best comment.
I've actually gotten to see some pretty cool Sidney Crosby moments in going to Caps games. The hat that's above me, right over here, the Ovechkin one, is from that playoff hat trick where Ovi and Sid both got a hat trick against each other in Game 2 in that series.
Keither.
And it was pretty awesome.
Safe travels, Keither. Have a great flight tomorrow too. I might be meeting Keither pretty soon. I'm really excited about that. Potentially. We've been talking about it. But have a safe flight, Keither. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. 6 a.m. flight is wow. That's like 3 a.m. over here. So yeah, definitely get some rest, my friend. So this last bean, which I think it's the last bean, Stinky Socks or Tutti Frutti. I think it's Tutti Frutti, but I'm so jaded at this point. I don't know. I'm gonna say this is a win. The count as a win. Oh, it fights at 9. Okay, gotta get up at 6. Okay, gotcha.
That's better.
I was gonna say that'd be crazy. That'd be rough if you had to leave at 3 in the morning. Keither says, "Get your arms ready for all the pumping it up." That's right, Keither. We're gonna pump it up for real. IRL, pump it up. It's a real thing over here.
Nice.
Oh man, it's gonna be so. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid. I think. I'm gonna ask you a basic question. Do you want to raid an automaton player, a photographer, and there's a third one I think I like too that I thought would be a good one. I think we got a lot of musicians playing games tonight. That's kind of unusual. I've never really seen that before. Like not like one, but like 3 or 4 of them, which is kind of funny. Or why is everybody playing games tonight? This is really funny. I mean, that's cool. I love it, but I just meant like it's just I'm not ready for it right now. It's like everybody traded places this weekend. Like, no, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, folks. I want to introduce you because you like photography, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even give you a chance to answer. I'm sorry, Robbie, but
No, you did not.
I did not. I really did. But if you were to make the call,
You set up this whole thing, and then
I did,
it's
and I
fine.
was like, and then I bailed on it. I'm so sorry. Okay. So do you want to go with a photographer playing games? Do you want to go with a
But it's just a photographer playing games. It's not photography. So
correct. Or do you want to go with a video of EGM musician? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Do you want to go with an automaton player that can play multiple instruments, or I don't know why I specified automaton player, but or do you want to go with something cozy?
Something cozy.
Or do you want to do karaoke? Because karaoke would be fun too.
Oh wow. Let's do. I'm now curious about the cozy. So you threw that in out of left field. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
Now I'm curious what that is.
Done and done. So we are going to first run the credits. I forgot the credits. Let's run the credits. This has been a really wild time. Thank you so much, everybody, tonight. Like, this is honestly, from the bottom of my heart, has been an amazing stream. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Robbie. Like, your presence has been
I had a lot of
incredible.
fun. It was great.
Yeah. Oh, we have another. Shoot. We've been going so long. I forgot we had another melon break. One last ad. Okay. Let's snooze the ad break. We need to snooze that. So yeah, Emily McVicker and Keith are 37 with 2 awesome raids tonight to go along with all the hype. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your contributions tonight. This has been a hell of a show. I am so excited. We'll be back here on Friday. I will determine what we're doing on Friday, but we're probably going to be doing music. Like piano music, I think will be good on Friday. We're going to raise those final points though. So we're not leaving. I'm just telling you right now, we're not leaving on Friday until we finish the challenge. So
Wow.
yeah, because we are down to 20,000 points. That is it. 20,000 points.
Did it show you a total raise tonight? Do you have any sense?
I don't know about tonight, but
I feel like we made a pretty big dent. I don't know.
we made
what
a
it
huge
is,
dent because I think we started tonight with when we started the evening we had 10% of it left. We had 50,000 points, and we raised like 30,000 of the 50,000 tonight. Just tonight.
Yeah. So you said if you had 10% and now you only have 4, then you would have raised 6% total of the thing. So yeah.
Thank you, mods. I appreciate that, by the way. Yeah, we did. You all did. This is an extraordinary. This is way like the point raising part of this way exceeded expectations. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. So now we're gonna go raid cozily. We're gonna go raid.
Ooh, someone I've never heard of before. That's cool.
I don't know if that's true. We're gonna raid Lisa Ritchie tonight. You may have heard of Lisa Ritchie music, but she is very cozy. Really great, and I think King knows who she is. Like, she's really great guitarist. And we're gonna keep this party going. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. If you want to keep up with what we're doing on the Sandwich Universe, ! Discord. You can find us on Discord there. I'm also on socials. You can find me at Davy eating a sandwich on pretty much every platform except Twitter. And let's do it. So there are the raid calls. Go ahead and copy the raid calls. We're gonna start the raid to Lisa Ritchie music. Done some awesome covers, and thank you, Robbie. Honestly, this has been really fun tonight. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your couple free days remaining until your family gets back, right?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll definitely be doing a bunch of pop-up streams. So I'm excited.
For sure.
I'm happy I got to do this one with you.
Crickster says it was one of those. How did I get down here? I love it. Crickster says, let me preface this with, I am fine. I just ate shit flat on... Wait. What? You just ate shit flat on my face. Oh, no. Crickster. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. And Crickster says, it was one of those, how did I get down here? Oh, my gosh. Ah. Yikes. Crickster, hang in there. Feel better. I'm so sorry. But anyway, let's go do the raid. Thank you again tonight. Good night, everybody. Make sure to follow Lisa Ritchie Music when we get there, friends. And go see Robbie on Thursday, Robbie G Sports OTHP, and go see me on Friday.
There you go.
There's the link. And then we're gonna go to raid target. In case you get, just so no one gets left behind. I should probably double check and see. Well, too late now. We'll see you. Bye, everyone. Give her a friend a follow. Bye. We'll see you later.